Hey guys, how you doing? Welcome to the Sunday service. I'm so sorry I'm a bit late. Today I needed to wait for the guest. I needed to get the guest to come on the panel. So I said I would start the live stream a bit late, just to accommodate my guest. Yeah, thank you so much for coming in and thank you so much for bearing with me. I know this is usually the time we're almost preparing to leave the live stream. So here we are. Let me get my music going. Nice to see you, Gorex. Thank you so much for coming in. Gorex had an amazing live stream earlier on before I came on the panel. Gorex Corner, that's my channel member. She had a very lovely conversation. She has 2 channels that are all monetized, which is amazing. Hey, hey, I see Superfood Parents. You are attending a seminar with her. What's happening to my voice? I just had something cold before I came on the live stream. This is what I'm suffering. Superfood Parents is here. Laquita, she was leading a very nice seminar on, using tools such as StreamYard and even AI-enabled tools such as, ChatGPT, Google Gemini, and it was amazing. Ayman is here. Ayman, my channel member, is here. Welcome, Ayman. How you doing, guys? How you doing? Ayman is my channel member as well. Another amazing, great, live streamer and a gamer. Thank you so much, Ayman, for coming in. You guys can hear me? Just confirm. Ayman says, much love, everyone. Happy Sunday to you, Ayman. Are you at work today or are you chilling at home? Laquita, thank you so much for having us on that amazing webinar. It was a webinar. I need to stop saying seminar. It was a webinar because you are like inside somewhere. You were like inside StreamYard where not everybody was. It was so fun. Hey, I am Mom Bizia. I am Mom logging in also from the United States. Yeah, guys, there's a new thing I just created this week. You can type weather, put a space, and then tell me where you're watching me from. Like in my example, I'll say weather space Nairobi. So you can tell me your city, and then I can see the weather conditions in that city and whatnot. I see Rebecca Mle Prince. I need to get some hot water. I'm choking here like crazy. I had some ice cream before I came on the live stream. Rebecca Le Prince, welcome, welcome. Le Prince is also my amazing channel member. She's based in the United Kingdom. Those of you are looking to learn French. Those of you are looking to learn French. Grab her. Chinua TV, welcome. Thank you so much for coming in. You guys are not telling me that there's no music. Kavikai, welcome. Thank you so much for coming in. Shabnam's lifestyle all the way from India. You guys are. What time do you people sleep? I said this. I pushed the Sunday service 2 hours, and you are all here. You're actually all on time because we always have to wait for you all. It's 5 minutes and 15 of you already here. That's amazing. You guys know how to keep time. I'm shocked. I need to be doing the Sunday service this late in the night because it is 10 p.m. in Kenya, and I needed to get to the American time, 2 p.m. Eastern time, so that we can get Lisa on the panel. So I'm waiting for Lisa. She gave me enough time to like make noise, interact as we wait for her. She's going to join me on the panel in the next couple of minutes. So let's wait for her. Victoria Mima, welcome. This is a very convenient time for Americans. Americans are definitely going to have the best time in this live stream because this is their time. They're from church. They're just chilling. Sunday service, it's 2 p.m. Eastern. Yes, it's 2 p.m. Eastern. Lisa had requested me to like do this interview. It either had to be very early or it had to be like after 2 p.m. Eastern time. And she's a very busy woman. She's an investment expert. There is no way, it's very hard to track her down. So I said, if this is the time that is going to work for her, we are going to put the Sunday service at 10 p.m. or 2 p.m. Eastern time, so that we can benefit from it. Victoria says, I'm from Kenya as well. Kavika is from the United States. I am Ombis from the States. I am Mom did an amazing video the other day. She went out, she was looking out for houses. She had this amazing room that had a lot of space. It was so beautiful. Shabnam lifestyle, it is 12:37 a.m. in India. It is so late in India. And she's here at the Sunday service. You guys, so it means I should be doing like the Sunday service at this time because you guys are all awake. Helen Akoya is here. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much for coming. Today, guys kept time. I always have to wait for people for like 15 minutes. I tell her, give them 15 minutes, they're still like putting on their makeup. And then like on 20th minute, you all walking like you are all gathered like at one place, waiting for someone to call you. You always come in at the same time. Hey, Mesh Vimto, welcome. I'm so surprised. You guys are so like, you guys are on time. We're just going to start when Lisa lands in here. Netwama, you welcome. That is Natechos Ninja channel. Welcome, Netwama, you. Mina Wadi, nice to see you. One of the most amazing new members of the community. Chajira's channel, logging in all the way from Saudi Arabia. Kuya Yulo, how are you doing, Kuya Yulo, all the way from Canada? Welcome, my amazing brother. Victoria Mima says, I'm from Church Goga. Which church in Saudi Arabia? Which one? Welcome to the Goga church now. Laquita is trying to make me feel. Laquita, your husband is watching the chat. Laquita is saying, Goga, you're growing handsome. Yes, it is the goodness of God. His goodness is running after me, you know. His goodness is running after me. This is what 35 looks like. His goodness is running after us. I've just subscribed to Gorexona. Yeah, she's amazing. She's an amazing woman. I think I'm hosting a show with her next year. I almost said next week. X-Men is here. Oh my goodness. America is in the house. Today, the US has come full force. Welcome, X-Men, another friend of mine in the gaming community. X-Men and Iman, you guys are friends, right? X-Men has the most amazing laugh, guys. He's always having the best fun on his live stream. He laughs like crazy. He laughs like, you say anything funny on the chat, he just goes wild. His laughter is very infectious. X-Men is like Nan Musa, my other channel member, Nan Musa, who is always just laughing. She has laugh therapy written all over her face. Steven Mykaski is here. Steven, aren't you supposed to be asleep? This Steven is never asleep. I meet her on YouTube everywhere. Bluebell, welcome. Welcome. Bluebell Beaded Crafts, welcome. Thank you so much for coming in. Yeah, so enough time to like say hi and give everyone a shout out. Victoria Mima says, I'm from Canada. Which city? Victoria Mima, it's okay. You're from Canada. It's from Canada. Let me not ruin your moment. X-Men is saying, what's good, brother? That's from Iman. Yeah. Today I was on Gorex's panel. Yes, Mima, I thought I saw you because I was working on my notes. Because usually before I come on the live stream, I like doing I like taking my notes, reading my questions to see what I'm going to ask the guest. So I was like following Gorex, but from the sides. She was just like, she was like a voice in the background. the background noise when I was like trying to read up on investments and whatnot. Lillian Okendo, welcome. Jason and Gina. Jason and Gina, the most amazing couple on YouTube. If you don't have Jason and Gina yet, those people like do the most amazing videos, and the live streams are just so lit. Power. Yesterday they were celebrating somebody who just hit 100,000 subscribers. Yeah, they know, like, they kind of know big people. So when you go to their channel and they'll treat you like you have like 100,000 subscribers. They welcome everybody in that channel, and they're always looking to, like, mentor and encourage small content creators to put themselves out there. So if you don't have Jason and Gina, grab them, or just ask them to type Goga on the chat so that Nightbot can drop their link if you want to grab them. Yeah, Primo Wedson from Brazil. Brazilians in the house. Primo is the one person I feel bad I didn't get to interview this year, because Primo Wedson is in Brazil, and he teaches, he has like self-taught himself English. He speaks amazing English. Anytime I go to his live stream, he welcomes me so nicely, like some very beautiful English there. And it's always like he has taught himself. And he told me yesterday when I was on the live stream that, Goga, I just learned how to speak English on YouTube and interacting with people, and you guys coming to the YouTube channel, and I have to speak to you in English. And then he switches to like Portuguese, and then he comes back to English. He's amazing. That is Wedson. Primo Wedson, welcome. Thank you so much for tapping in, brother. Tolman loves blessed. Thank you so much, Tolman. Tolman is from Grenada. Who knows even where Grenada is? That's another Caribbean state, so Tolman is from Grenada. Blessed is here. Blessed is the other half of Tolman. When you see Tolman loves blessed, that is husband and wife on the channel. All right. You guys are not telling me there's no music. There's no music. Mom says I'm apartment hunting, so I need deliverance from my paycheck. These are the people Lisa has come to talk to today. So let's give Lisa like about 10 to 15 minutes. She should be up on the panel in a bit. I'm just waiting for her to come down there on the chat and on the backstage, and then I'll be able to bring her up. Meanwhile, you can ask me any random thing. We have like I think we have about 10 minutes of receipts, in case you have any receipts, in case you have any question that has been bothering you and you said you'll wait for the Sunday service to ask. You can ask people. There are a lot of experts on the chat who can actually answer these questions, and it normally helps, because I notice that sometimes this Sunday service and the weekly check-in, sometimes they normally help some of you answer some very difficult questions you've been struggling with in the past week. And that's the beauty of I was on a panel this week, and I was telling the hosts and the guests there that the reason sometimes we do what we do on YouTube is because we want to make it easier for the next person. Some of us really struggle to get some basic things on YouTube before we got 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. So we kind of accumulated experience, and so we normally like sharing that experience with those who want to hear, because just to make it easier for the next person, so that when they're asking, Goga, how do I get this done? They already have an answer, so that they don't end up messing up their channel, and then it becomes a whole different thing. So always feel free to ask these random questions. There are a lot of experts on the chat. Oh my goodness, Mom is already like coloring the chat. Yeah, financial decisions. Today we are talking about money. Thank you so much for already treating me to, like, let me give you, like, put water on the screen. Gorex like saying, Goga, put water on the screen. May your pot never run dry. I am Mom. Thank you so much for this blessing. I really appreciate. Yeah, you actually woke me up, guys. This time I'm normally like about to fall asleep. So today I really had to stay awake. I took a nap during the day just to ensure that I'm awake at 10 p.m. 10 p.m. But here we are. Helen Akoya, thank you so much. Helen, can you reduce for me the chat rate? It's moving so fast. Move it, place it for me for 3 seconds. Just reduce for me the chat rate. It's moving so fast. Gorex Kona, of course, is watching me from the United Kingdom. She just finished her nice live stream where we were talking about. It was a very hot topic about married couples. Does your husband or your wife check your phone? It was hot. Gorex always has the most controversial topics, but they are very real life applications, and I think sometimes it's important to listen to some of these things. Rosalind's family episodes, welcome. Tabi Mwita, welcome back again. Thank you so much for coming in. Hey, yes, The chat is moving so fast. I'm struggling to keep up. You can't tell. But I think I've seen everybody. All things Miss Priceless. Welcome to the live stream. Thank you so much for coming in. I see Auntie Pia runs in the UK. Auntie Pia is my amazing Kenyan sister, but she's based in the United Kingdom. She's going to be leading a live stream one of these days, probably next year. I want her to lead a panel on the struggles of living abroad and some of the, these people left Kenya to go dare it abroad. What is life like living abroad, especially as an African? On Wednesday, I'm also having a guest coming up on the panel from Germany. He's originally from Nigeria. Ifeanyi will be coming up on panel to talk about how his life has been for over 10 years living abroad and, trying to just put out his art out there. So I want to start having these real life conversations because they may help somebody out there who may be asking themselves questions right there. So yeah, so that's like the plan. That's like the plan. Superfood Parents says, yes, I love sharing information. Guys, if you don't have Superfood Parents, that's my honorary channel member. You can find her on my own page. She's like one of the only people who has actually managed to host the Yoga with Goga live stream alone. There's a time I was so late for my live stream. She was the one holding the fort. And she's amazing. She will teach you a lot of things. She has taught me a lot of things. I've learned so much from her. So if you don't have Superfood Parents, please check out Nightcode just dropped her house. She's formerly Blind Guy, his wife, their life before she rebranded this year. One of the things Superfood Parents has done this year is rebranding. Her channel changed the name this year. So it's amazing to see some of these steps. And if you don't have my super chatter, I Am Mom, this is another amazing, beautiful lady logging in from the United States as well. I Am Mom is also very supportive. I met I Am Mom, but I Am Makori. I Am Makori is one of I Am Marwa's, staff when who are like helping out with the villa in Nyabohanse. So it was actually nice to, meet I Am Mom in that young man's channel. And I'm the moderator in that channel, the only moderator in that channel so far. Okay, Belvin, welcome. Belinda Melvin, welcome to the house. Thank you so much for coming in. I see, let me see who else is here. Helen says BMW, Belvin, Melvin. Yeah, okay, I think I'm up to date. Let me set up the messages. You guys say hi to each other. You can type Google on the chat to drop your link, connect to each other. If you see somebody who looks like beautiful and you're single, Ayman was asking me the other day that he's looking for a wife. And I said, you come to the Sunday service. I just told him to come to the Sunday service. Guys, stop judging me. I can already see you guys like rolling your eyes. I just told Ayman to come for the Sunday service because he said he's a single man and he's looking for a wife. Do you if you ever read this book by Jane Austen? Jane Austen was one of it's a very famous English author. When you read Pride and Prejudice, these are the books I used to read when I was like a young man trying to reading novels, and the first line of that statement of that book goes like this: it is universally accepted that I think something a man who is single is in need of a wife. I think that's how the line goes. I used to cram that line like every single time when you read Pride and Prejudice by Jane Austen. So Ayman said is in search for a wife, and I said, come to the Sunday service. I mean, let me leave it at that. And yeah, he's at the Sunday service. He's at the Sunday service. He's at the Sunday service. And then Rebecca Mleprince is another. You remember Rebecca is the one we chased out of the Wednesday live stream because she came late and you are leaving. And I told you that Rebecca can make you stay on your live stream even longer. So Rebecca Mleprince is another crazy one you all need to know. Rebecca likes telling people on her channel when I go to a live stream that this Goga, when you're watching Goga's videos, make sure that your husband is not in the room and make sure you don't watch it on your TV. Watch it on your phone. Because apparently there's time the husband caught her doing my yoga postures in the house. And the husband was asking, who is this man? He's like, this is my coach. Crazy people everywhere. So, but I love it. It's very interesting to know how sometimes you're impacting people in your own little way and you have no idea. Yeah, so that's Rebecca Mleprince. Ayman said he's looking for a wife. Kobenata is here. Welcome, Kobenata. I told Ayman to come for the Sunday service and he's here. So, ladies, if you're single and you're looking for an American young man who has a job, stable, guys, let me tell you about. I'm going to take some receipts before Lisa comes up. Let me just check whether Lisa sent me a message. She should be coming in any minute from now. Let me see. So that I don't leave the receipt halfway. You need to hear this receipt. What is the name of that channel? Okay. She hasn't sent a message, so we are good. So let me tell you something. There's a channel I randomly stumbled upon. It's an American lady. She does live streams. This lady is always having like 4,000 people watching. You know, like sometimes when you open YouTube and then you just see like a normal random live stream. I like clicking on these random live streams to see what they are doing, that is so that I can improve my channel. So I click on this live stream. It had like 4,000 people watching. So I was like, oh, let me just go see what's going on in this channel. So I go on this channel and then I'm like, I find this lady. She's a nice, she's African American lady. She was seated on a nice chair, wearing a nice, she was wearing a jacket. I think it must have been cold and stuff. And then she was talking. What was she talking? I think she was interviewing some lady. Okay, I've watched this live stream more than once. The first time I think she was interviewing like a man. This time she was interviewing a lady. This lady, I think, is Nigerian who moved to the US, and she's been living in the US for like over 10 years. She's single and looking for a, did she say she's looking for a husband? I can't remember whether it was a husband or looking for a, like, I don't know. The context is a bit vague, but I'll remember. So yeah, so this lady was interviewing. Hey, Black Money Cop, how you doing, BMC? Welcome to the live stream. How you doing, BMC? Avon is on the chat. Welcome, Avon, all the way from the UK. Iman says, I'm single, ready to mingle. Kenyan ladies, yeah, and I was, why am I rooting for Iman? This show will end up turning into like, let me keep quiet. Judy Gabriels, welcome. Judy Gabriels, welcome. Judy Gabriels is my amazing sister based here in Kenya. Judy Gabriels has been missing for a while. So the other day when we were having a live stream with Momo and she came on my live stream, I started asking, Judy, where have you been? Because the last time Judy was seen, her channel has been doing very well since she met the love of her life, a man who flew from Europe to come to Kenya. And when this man landed in Kenya, Judy's YouTube life changed completely. Judy's life on YouTube changed because this man came to Kenya. You know why? The content changed. My long distance boyfriend, every title. Those videos started going viral. Let me tell you, even Judy's channel was struggling earlier, but when this content changed, all the other videos were affected. So her channel blew up very well when Peter came to Kenya. Now, the other day, I'm asking Judy on the live stream, Judy, where have you been? Where have you been? Where have you been? Judy just told us they're expecting a baby. This is how you're going to be viral, Judy. This is how you're going to be viral. We are going to make that baby content. Just tell me the date. When is the expected date? We'll ask their permission from the father. We have to make content out of the baby. This is very good for international relations. It's very good for international relations. Imagine Kenya and that Peter's country. The relations are going to improve because of this baby. So you have to consider that as content. Hey, DX, but Judy, welcome back to the YouTube streets. It's really nice to see you. She's also a doctor. She was doing her exam. She's a med student, so she's becoming a doctor next year. So she's not just been like having fun on her channel. She's also been studying medicine. And people study medicine are kind of bright and smart, so it makes a big deal. Lady M, welcome, Lady M. Thank you so much for coming in. DXN, thank you so much. DXN says I'm full on without the chat. No worries, DXN. I know it's very late. I'm waiting for my co-host. We should be coming in any minute from now. MTC brother, welcome. My brother from another mother. Jamaica is in the building. Beta Show, Kenya. Jason and Gina, really appreciate your presence. Gina was making fish yesterday. What was the name of the fish? It was a butchy name. I've totally forgotten the name. Judy Gabriels is laughing. Judy's life changed when this man came to Kenya. Let me tell you guys, if you want your channel to go viral and you are single, just go to Judy's channel. Go to Judy's channel and see how her life changed this year. When this man came to Kenya, that Judy stopped like worrying about bananas. She stopped worrying about revenue. She stopped worrying about super chats. She stopped doing live streams. She was like, why should I do live stream and I'm prospering? Because this man came to Kenya. My long distance my long distance boyfriend. That was the title of the videos. So you guys, ladies, speak to Judy nicely. Iman is single, ready to mingle. When Iman comes to your country, that is content. You're all going to go viral. Iman becomes viral, you become viral. Life happens. I'm just saying. I don't know who the lucky lady is going to be, but here we are. As Nan Musa would say, if you know, you know. you know. Utali Super Channel, welcome, friend. Thank you so much for coming in. Another the most one of the newbies in the monetization game. Congratulations, Utali Super Channel, on your monetization, recent monetization. Joyce Anyamu is here all the way from Germany. Thank you so much for popping in. I see Lady M came back to Nairobi. She was at Nyabuansi the other day. Tabi Mwita, welcome once again. I think I'm up to date. Let me now wait for our guest. I've told you. Anyway, I was going back to the receipts. What I was telling you about. Anyway, before the guest comes in, let me get music going. You guys are not even telling me there's no music. You're just listening to me like yap here like crazy. Let me get music. What kind of music do you want to hear? We can play jazzy music, some jazz will do. Good. Lisa, Lisa, when you're ready, I am ready. I think she should be coming in any minute from now. I'm just waiting for her to pop in. All right, I'll reduce the volume a bit. You always have to put sometimes, guys, your choice of music on StreamYard is very important. Sometimes you have to put bougie music in the background. You have to sound bougie. Some of you, I come and some of the music that is playing on your StreamYard, I'm like, geez, you can't be playing StreamYard music and you have YouTube music for free. Download YouTube music, then upload it on StreamYard, and then you play YouTube music now on StreamYard. Remove slow mode. No, I have to put it slow mode because the chat is rushing. I needed to keep up with the chats. Sometimes when the chats are moving but I know once Lisa comes here, the chat will now behave because you people are always listening. Yeah. Jason and Gina has just made a very generous offer there, guys. If anyone needs help reaching 1K, let us know. We will help push your house. You've been given a very blanket offer. Run there. Run there. Run there. Run there. Run there. Lisa is here, guys. Lisa is here, guys. Let me just set it up. Okay. Lisa, are you ready, or I give you some moment?
Oh, okay. Can I just have my couple of minutes to 2:30, please?
All right, no worries. No worries. I'll put you in the background, but I'm glad you're here. No worries. In case of anything, you can try set up. Just set it up on your end, and then you can have the live stream running on your channel as well, so all that right. I can promote it for you. Guys, okay. if you don't have my co-host Lisa, she's already in the background. Lisa is ready, keeping time. Some of you men on the chat, behave. There's some men here who just came because they saw the thumbnail, and that's Steven Mikalski leading the pack. Men behave. Some of you here are just busy seeing the thumbnail, and you are like, oh, there's somebody on Goga's guest at the Sunday service. Yeah. She's coming up in a bit. Let me give her a few minutes. She has 3 more minutes to set up and everything. Lizzie Asha, welcome. Thank you so much for coming in. What was I saying? Anyway, let me finish the receipt. So I was like, and if you don't have my super chatter, I am on. Please run to her there. Run to her. She's a nice lady. You love her. She's also based in the States. If you are Kenyan, you are told to take international flights. Connect. Anyway, as I was saying, so this random live stream. This lady's chat is so wild. I'll tell you her name. She's called something. I'll tell you her name. I've totally forgotten, but it's always on my homepage. She's always interviewing people who are single and looking to mingle. And then she always brings these people on the screen. And then the chat is normally so evil. The chat is so wild. They're normally really talking so badly against all these people. And I'm always like, what is wrong with some people? Keyboard warriors, online in-laws. They can't allow people to prosper. And I was like, that lady, 4,000 people watching, and then she never, she's always so busy on the chat. So some people even give a super chat just to insult somebody, a guest who is on the panel. And I was like, some things, there are people on YouTube, I'm like, there's some things I will never do on YouTube streets. It doesn't matter. I still need some of my values to be intact. But it's the most amazing live stream. I will send you the guys there one day. I will send you there. I will give you her name. I just need to go search for it. I've subscribed to her. I will just go send you there on that chat. You go see the receipts there. It is normally wild. And she's always trying to hook up men and ladies who are single. And then she always has to put them on a cam where they have to go around, catwalk a bit and show what they have. So the men are always showing off their six-pack muscles and stuff. The ladies always show off, how they are endowed and everything. It's wild. It's wild. You will love that stream. And it happens in the morning. It's happening in the morning. Steven, I knew it. I know how to intercept people like Steven because I know why they're on the live stream. Okay, we are ready. I'm just waiting. Give us like one more minute, and then Lisa will be up here. I know you are all waiting for Lisa, so she's going to be up here. If you've not connected to Lisa, what are you waiting for? I'm going to drop. I'm going to connect. I'm going to drop her house, and I'm going to pin it throughout the entire live stream because Lisa will teach you a lot of things. Investments.
Okay.
The best you can do. Okay, she's here. Let me bring her up. There you go.
Let me just see if I could get my mic on.
All right, your mic is on. I can hear you very well. Priscilla, welcome. How are you doing, Priscilla? Let me just get her house like right away so that we pin it up there. So that if you're not going to learn everything today from Lisa, but you can always connect to her house and then you can learn more. So those of you who are here to learn everything investments. Geez, I tapped the wrong. Let me, Lisa.
I thought you were going to bring my own notebook. I can't get the.
Let me just see. Lisa, just take your time. Don't worry. We got you. I've muted you. Lisa's house. Let me pin it up there real quick. So people like Steven can run there because I know people like Steven want to go and watch old videos. Okay, let's pin this link real quick. All right, done. So that's Lisa's house. All right. Hey Lisa, let's just test your mic. Are we good?
I think so.
Awesome. Welcome. So sorry. Do you need to like take some glass of water or anything? I know I've really rushed you to be here. I know you had to set up. We didn't have a pre-live conversation.
I'm kind of having a hard day here. I'm sorry. I was running a little late there, down to the last second. I did want to talk to you ahead of time.
Don't worry. It's fine. We'll be fine. The community is very warm. We can have a casual conversation before we get right into it, just for you to ease into your chair and your mic. I need to just see what's your preferred title. I want to change your title. You see, like under your name there, like I want to edit it for you so that it reads like mine. You say host Yoga with Goga Sunday service. So what is it? You can call yourself CEO. People have very weird names. There are people who call themselves anti-okra crusaders. I've gotten all sorts of things.
I don't know, Goga, but in conversation, please just call me Lisa.
All right. Okay, I know what I'm going to call it. So yeah. So I'll just call it owner. I love how your name is. Okay. I'll just call a channel owner. Then you guys can see Lisa J Stocks. Thank you so much, Lisa, for making time for this. I know it's been a long time coming, planning this entire conversation, but I'm glad we finally managed to, have you come up on the panel. Just to give you like a context on why I needed to bring you up on the panel. So I've been getting a lot of questions from the community, especially when it comes to both monetized people and non-monetized channels. When it comes to investments on YouTube earnings, what do we do with these investments? What is the future? What is the most proactive way of investing to those of us who are monetized, our earnings? And to those ones who are planning future earnings, they're like, if I don't want to go the AdSense route, are there other streams of investments that I could consider if I'm on the social media space or I'm in the content creation space? So born out of this conversation, I was like, we need to get someone who talks investments to come and talk to us. Because I know anyone can randomly have this as a topic, but I wanted somebody at least who I know whose entire content on YouTube is investments. We needed somebody who speaks investmentese. I don't know whether that's a language, but you get the point, to actually come and talk to us about this. And that's why we have you on the Sunday service. And I'm so glad that we had to accommodate you. I know I normally don't do my live streams around this time, but I'm so happy that at least you managed to create time to just come and talk to us, knowing that Sunday is a busy day and we are getting into the holidays. I'm glad you made time to just come and talk to them. They've been excited waiting for it since I posted it on the community page, and they've been like, yeah, they've been like, Goga, what are you and then today they've been sending me messages from 8. Goga, what time are you starting the live stream? You're so late today. You're so late today, Goga. What time? I'm like, no, I'm not late. I said it's 10 o'clock. Because I told them as early as yesterday, it's 10 p.m. I'll be late for the Sunday service. Yeah. But I'm glad they are all here. They waited, and I'm glad they're not going to be disappointed. So welcome. Just a quick introduction. Who is Lisa? Where is she based? It can be, they like knowing people here. And then I see you've already pinned up. I see the live stream is also running on your channel. Guys, you can watch this live stream as well from Lisa's side. I see it running there. So we're having a multi-stream. So in case you're like on Lisa's side, you can also catch this live stream. I already see 11 people there from Lisa's side. Feel free to drop a message on the chat. I'll be able to see you, and I'll be able to like give you a shout out if you're watching from Lisa's side of the world. So Lisa, please take it away.
Oh my gosh, Goga, you have so much to say just now and in your description for this, and I'm so sorry I was not very prepared. But so I'm a newer YouTuber. I just passed the 1-year mark. And I've been keeping all of my content to Goga, can you lower the music a little bit, please?
Oh, let me just do that. Good idea. Okay, carry on. Okay. Just carry. Yeah.
And so my YouTube content is around building wealth, getting out of debt, focusing on investments for yourself, for your children, planning for retirement. And that's all that I'm going to be sharing on this channel, Lisa J Stocks. And awesome. I think, Goga, you wanted to connect with me because, I don't know where to even start with all of your questions. But, right now, as I told you, I am not yet monetized. But you wanted me to talk from the perspective of when we do and just ways to be responsible with our money in general. So absolutely. We have to realize that once we are monetized, that is income. And just like with everything else, we need to pay ourselves first. So we need to be mindful that once we do start, even if it's $600 for the whole year, we have to be ready to not be spending that money, putting a portion aside because we have to pay taxes. And I didn't answer this portion of your question. I'm in the U.S. I'm on the East Coast. I don't know where the viewers are from, if it's a very international crowd watching right now, but everything that I can, share is going to be from, the U.S. Perspective of what I know. I'm not a financial professional. I'm just a person sharing their journey and the good and the bad. But I'm over here and I'm trying to stay focused and build wealth and create a better future for myself and my daughter. And investing is a key to that I think a lot of people are missing out on. And I wanted to come to YouTube and be a different voice, to share this so that people don't miss out, because this is for all of us. You don't have to be left out of this.
Absolutely. What inspired you to join investment? First of all, I will start with your name. The first time I met you, I think I met you at Sheena or somewhere. I used to think that your name Stocks. I don't know that is Stocks like your name, or it speaks to like the content.
No, I just threw the stocks on there because I'm an investor. Like some of the people that I look up to, like Stock Up with Larry Jones or Stocks with Josh. So just a name that I came up with. Can you hold on for 1 second, please?
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Right.
Okay. Let me see. Okay, she has to attend to that. We'll just wait there. I see Sheila Network. It's okay. You're on mute. I see Sheila Network there. Thank you so much. I see Tamika Davis. Nice to see you. All these amazing people joining from Lisa's side. And guys, if you're on my channel, you can also jump to Lisa's side so that you can give her that support if you want to connect to her. You can watch this live stream from either her channel or you can watch it from my side. It's perfectly fine. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. You're not going to miss out. I know some people always say, Goga has receipts. I end up missing out when I run to Lisa's, but you can also just multi-watch. Some of you have more than one device, like Steven Mikalski, who is watching from her, his 10 devices, just to make sure that, you can see very well. Brother of a certain age, nice to see you as well, logging in there from Lisa's side. I will keep highlighting the messages, especially the new people. MTGV Crime Podcast. These are like amazing people from Lisa's family. I see all of you. Fabric Studio, nice to see you. Sheila Network, thank you so much for coming in. Dan Gede, Indonesia, welcome. Okay, Lisa, carry on. So it's so you say it inspired you based on the kind of content you normally do. I had to ask because I wasn't so sure, because there's a way you do the double barrel J stocks, and I thought it was like the part of the name. I thought it was part of the name.
No. Real name.
Right. So what inspired you to talk investments? I mean, you could have been doing other things out there. You said, you have your daughter there. You could have been doing a mom and daughter bonding type of content. You could have been cooking. You could have been, you always have very amazing speaking engagements when somebody sees your community page. Why specifically money? Because it's as a conversation, we don't like talking about money generally, because it makes us feel some type of way, in a way. Why did you pick investments as a focus on your channel?
I think a piece of it is that, when we went into the lockdown and, the world was changing, my life changed there. I had been laid off 2 times. I was,
Wow.
Trying to start a new job and get on track with a new, not a new career path, but with a new company. And around that time, I bought my first investment property. And I think my mind became more open to, maybe I can retire early. Maybe I don't have to continue to be out here in the corporate America and dealing with all the ups and downs and the downsizing and, just what I had been going through there. And I just feel like seeing older people around me, just in general, I felt like I need to be on track with my investing, and I need to, it gave me the desire to start to invest in a different way on my own, as opposed to just in my 401k. And I've been working full time since I've been 19 years old. So with that, I've been contributing to my 401k all along. But even that alone, I didn't realize that people around me weren't even really on board with that, investing and making sure to, as their income increased, that they were increasing their contribution to their retirement and being consistent with it, and with changing jobs, making sure you have a handle of where it is, taking a look at it and seeing, what rate of return that you're earning, all sorts of different things that I needed to get a handle on for myself. And as I did that, these were things that I wanted to share on my level. There are some people that are doing investing and they know how to do all the technical analysis and the options trading and all of that. But I am an investor. I am pretty much 95% investor. I don't do a lot of trading and options and other things, but whether it's in a 401k or it's in a taxable account that I can tap into before I'm in my 60s, this is something that I want to prioritize, as well as hopefully getting some more investment properties. But these are things that I want to prioritize in order to make my life easier and to be able to be comfortable and become financially free. Right now, I think my efforts have gotten me to being financially stable. And I'm glad for that, because I've made a lot of changes in the last few years.
Okay. I like what Jason and Gina is saying. I work the stock market, a lot of money to be made. And then you have Stephen Mikalski who says, he retired 15 years early. So I can see already a lot of people are resonating, with what you just said. The next thing maybe I may want to just ask is like, just get my notes there. When you come into a space like online generally, because one of the things is like they always say that there's a lot of money to be made online. It could be anything, even if it's not like the mainstream investments we normally like talk about. So for instance, let's talk about a channel such as a place such as YouTube. Let's say you're not even monetized, for example. And then you're maybe thinking of other investments outside the mainstream YouTube, which could be merchandise, it could be partnerships with brands or something like that, especially if you're making great content. What do you think are some of the ways, especially content creators, or maybe even not even beyond YouTube, it could be other platforms? What are some of the maybe ways that we can diversify, especially our investment portfolio, so that I'm not just relying on ad revenue, or I'm not relying on let me say my funding, for example, super chats, memberships, and whatnot. Are there like some ideas you may have for us in terms of just trying to branch out, using these platforms as kind of stepping stone to other opportunities out there? Sorry, it's a long-winded question, but
yeah, I don't know if I have anything different than what you mentioned, but as your platform grows and you have memberships, and you can maybe create a Discord, and build from your platform here on YouTube, like you said, merchandise. But you have to be in tune with what your audience wants and what your audience needs. And I think that there's only so much that we can do here on YouTube. But if you create another place where you can go and maybe give them the specialized, just give them a different level of attention, and you can get a more deep personal dive into things. I think that's great. But with everything, I think you wanted me to kind of share that. We always have to prioritize that it's all income, and be mindful if you're earning money from all these different sources of income, put 30% aside, and maybe decide at some point, as you're growing into these different revenue streams, maybe you should take the time to form an LLC and have the money in under the company, and be able to be more prepared for the tax implications, because we don't want to just make money and spend it all, and then at the end we're not prepared for it. I know it's great to have it, to increase your income, even with the stock market. I really don't do much of selling right now with my investments. I'm really just building up my positions. But even with that, if I do something, I have to be prepared for the increase that it potentially could be in my earnings related to my taxes. So, but I think everything that you mentioned, just different levels of membership, the merchandising, the Discord, I really don't have any other thoughts of different ways, depending on what it is that you share. But I think Discord can be used for so many different avenues, whether you're doing cooking or art or the stock market like I'm doing. It can give you a place that you can, like have challenges, or share a Discord only live stream, so that you can connect with people that are paying for that service with you.
That's good. I'm curious to just learn more about Discord, and just as I have a question. Let me just see that I got it. I have a question from Jasmine Robinson from your house is asking, hello, many blessings. Can Lisa talk about the disadvantages of moving your money from, let's say, your retirement into your mutual fund? So I think this is a very broad question. But just before we go to this one, maybe to people like us, especially from this part of the world, Discord is not like very popular, and maybe these are some of the avenues we need to like start tapping into, especially if you want to broaden our our space. How does it operate? I mean, if I was to ask as a 10-year-old who is like, what is Discord? I do know I use it mostly for messaging, but I didn't know that you said there are many opportunities right there if you optimally use it. What are some of these avenues?
Okay, so I'm no expert in that either, but with just like how we have different levels of memberships in YouTube, where you can have a basic membership up to higher, whereas you can have a high level YouTube membership where you can maybe have lives or different content that you share just with your members on your members page. So with Discord, you can link it to Patreon, for example, as a payment form, and then people can buy in the same way. They can buy different plans, or you can have it all set to one level plan, and then they'll be paying for a month. They'll be paying, say, a monthly or weekly subscription in order to be a part of your platform there. And then once you're inside of there, that's kind of your own mini world where you can share more in depth and in a different way than you do on YouTube. And because this conversation is about potentially making more money, it's a way to generate more money for you.
Absolutely. And I like what, because I am mom says, some ways people can make money by teaching others to open their channels and how to make videos. That's actually a great point. I know that you want to take Jasmine's question at this point.
Yes, I want to touch on that. So I did a video a few weeks back about FXAIX. And what I was going through at that time was I closed my a retirement account that I had at Empowerment, and I moved my money over to Fidelity. So now I have 3 retirement accounts, but they're all under Fidelity. And with moving that money, it gave me kind of a fresh start to a new IRA. So all the money was just there. It was not invested. So the first fund that I chose to start investing in over there was FXAIX, which is Fortune 500 investment company. It's a Fortune 500 fund that is under Fidelity, very similar to VOO, an ETF that I also have talked about a lot. So it gives you exposure to the top 500 companies in the US. What I like about FXAIX as opposed to VOO, I invest into both. I invest into VOO in my taxable accounts, but FXAIX has half the expense ratio of VOO. And it's in my retirement account. I'm getting quarterly dividends there. It's been, I can pull it up, but we can go on to another question, but I can touch on a little bit of the performance, and it's been doing well. And I had a significant amount of money. I think I've invested, I would say, over $30,000 into the fund over the last few months, maybe a few weeks or to a month, because it was a retirement fund that I had moved over there. So I have a significant amount of money that I need to invest, and I've been going heavily into this particular index fund. I don't know if I'm covering, let me see if they've said anything. I hope I'm giving something to Jasmine's question. Advantages and disadvantages of moving money. I think you have to weigh the advantages and disadvantages by taking a look at the performance of your particular portfolio. I can't say that it would for you in particular. I can't say if it's an advantage or a disadvantage. If I knew what your particular portfolio was performing at, I'm guessing that you're looking and thinking about this because it's not performing well. But I think that's something else that I always like to share with people and give them the reminder. Even if you're not a numbers person and kind of wanna turn a set it and forget it kind of a easy retirement plan, we still have to take time, at least if you can't do it every month, every quarter, but don't let years pass and you're not taking a look at your retirement fund, because we don't want to wait until we're older and it's time to tap into this money and it's not what we expected and it could have been growing much more significantly. And we don't want to be sitting here and being gouged with fees that these people are charging us, because we have to realize that sometimes our best interest is not what is making them choose our investments and putting us into different plans.
Yes, Jasmine says, thank you so much. I appreciate the transparency. Nice to see Nora. Nora is also on your chat. The Stock Explorer is also there. That's another amazing content creator. You guys are literally all right.
The word stock in there again, Goga.
Yeah, the Stock Explorer. Yeah, I know Nora there. So Nora is also another one, talks very passionately about stocks. So yeah, there goes your name. There goes your name. Yeah, you had so there was another comment that I think I may have missed it. They were saying I am Mombo saying that in the US that people don't take YouTube seriously as compared to TikTok and Instagram. What's your opinion on this? This is just a broad question. Yes, no, maybe.
I think it depends on the content that they're sharing and the person's knowledge, because if they have any knowledge on what these different platforms pay, they would prioritize YouTube.
Okay. Makes sense. Guys, feel free to drop your questions. I'll be able to spot them and then I can highlight them. Even if you are watching from Lisa's side, I'll be able to see them on my chat and then I can be able to highlight them so that she's able to see them. And thank you so much to everybody who is joining Lisa on the other side. She has done an amazing, she has a lot of content on her house just to be able to help you when it comes to anything investments. Someone is asking, how much money do we need to live abroad or the USA? That's a broad question.
Yeah, I have no idea. Depends on the state that you live in. And I mean, this past year alone, I was just reading an article that it takes nearly $11,000 more on average to maintain what we had back in 2020. And I mean, I'm definitely feeling it between the home heating oil, the car insurance, just everything has gone up so much. Groceries, of course.
Okay, sorry. She's asking that based on this context, I can't retire in the United States because of the high inflation and cost of living for the average person. Just to give you that.
Well, it's not just you. The people in the U.S. cannot retire. They're working until they're 70, and it's hard. Yeah.
And then you have Neophyte says, the game of life, build a $2.5 million investment to retire using 4%. That's it. Ready, set, go. Yes, that was a statement rather than a question. Let me see. I will move back to my question, and yeah, guys, keep dropping the questions. I will try as much as I can to see the ones I can spot. So just back to now the platform you're talking about. So we are talking about diversifying income. We are talking about getting money off platforms such as YouTube, and then now you have the conversation around taxes to the IRS. And I know you're not. I know you told me, Goga, I'm not tax expert, but the good thing YouTube already does that. They already deduct the tax at source, and that's a totally different story. But then now they end up sending you the balance now to your bank account and stuff. Now the conversation is what most of us do with the money we get from a platform such as YouTube. So in my personal experience, I remember most of the investments I've ever gotten from a place such as YouTube, I've always just sent it back to YouTube. So it's either the super chats, memberships, giving people super stickers and stuff like that. But in 2024, what is the kind of thinking we need to have as content creators, especially who are earning from the platform? what is like, what are some of the investment ideas, however small they may be, even if I'm not going to have a very huge portfolio in terms of investment? What are some of like the creative investment ideas we can think about when we get this money?
Creative investment ideas. I think my ideas are pretty standard and basic, but we'll see when I start sharing here. So I think, and a lot of, I do use Fidelity personally, and some of the things that I'm going to say or share are in line with their guidelines. For example, if you are able to save 15% of your income, and I don't mean that it has to be 15% directly out of your paycheck, between if you're going to get a pension, your employee match, and your contribution, if you can get to 15% from, and I mean from the start, when you are in your 20s, when you are starting working, I think that that's a good measure to get yourself on track and build wealth and take advantage of compound interest that will help you to, get on track for your retirement. So first and foremost, especially if you work for a company that you get any kind of a match, take advantage of your whatever you have there. 401k, 403b, I don't know what it's called in other countries, but a retirement account, something that is for the future. And then from there, if you have the desire to do additional investing, which is the direction that I've gone, I have a custodial account for my daughter. For her, I happen to use a UTMA account, and she has a youth account that is also through Fidelity, and she is able to get started. She has a debit card there. She has she's able to do investing on her own with my supervision in her account. And then in her UTMA account, I do the investing for her, but she has visibility to it. And I want to try to teach her to be responsible and to see how this money can grow for her in the future. Now, for myself, outside of my 401k, like I've already touched on, know where your money is. And like with my experience right now, I've only worked for 3 companies in my adult life. But sometimes people work for a lot more than that. And you have to keep track of your retirement accounts and where they're at. So that, you don't lose track. You don't have to have the stresses of looking for it once you move on to different companies. So I don't know why I got off on that, but so then with my investment I guess I was talking about that because I wanted to just give the reminder again to take a look at your retirement accounts and see how they're performing, see how much you have, if you're on track with certain goals, so that, when you're in your 40s or 50s and approaching retirement age, it's not a surprise. And do your best not to not to have to, or not to give yourself the option to borrow from your 401k unless you know for sure that you're borrowing it and you're able to put the money to better use and get your retirement account paid back. So for myself, outside of my 401k, which I mentioned one fund already that I'm doing in one IRA. I have monies in different like date targeted funds there. Say for example, a 2045 fund or something like that is set up through Fidelity. But on my own, I try to keep my daughter's portfolios it's pretty conservative. It's high amount into ETFs that give you exposure to, thousands of stocks in one investment choice. For example, VTI and VOO. And then some of my blue chip stocks that I have in my portfolio are like Apple.
Oh, wow.
Apple is one of my largest positions, actually, and it's done well for me, but I try to keep it Of course, my brain is Apple, Amazon, Google, Tesla. Those are kind of my blue chip stocks. For my daughter, I also do a little Home Depot, things that you've heard of most likely. And those are what I are building our investment accounts on. I do smaller positions and things that I think are more volatile or skeptical, or I don't do a lot of crypto. I do have some crypto. I have some Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Shiba Inu, but that's pretty much it. And those are going to be much, much smaller positions. I do dabble in things like Target and Disney, but those are going to be a much, much smaller percentage. The things that I mentioned before, in the beginning there, the Apple, the Google, those are larger.
Oh wow. Do I need to have like somebody on the chat who is like saying, do I need to like have even if I don't let's say I'm not making much, do I need to like be having a very well-paying job to be able to get into some of these investments that you just mentioned? Or how do we, if in case maybe it's not as guaranteed, like how do you go about it? Because I know you said you've been
not guaranteed. There is risk with investing, but
yeah.
I try my best. That's why I'm saying I'm not putting all my money into AMC and ChargePoint. I put smaller amounts there. I invest into things that have over time have a proven stability rate of return of say 10% on average. And I think that we can't look at it as though we can't be that scared to do it. We have to realize that investing and saving are two different things. You build wealth in a different way from investing, but you have to invest as responsibly and in the most conservative way possible if you're worried about the risk. And there's going to be certain years, like, what happened with us a few years ago when everything was shut down, the airlines, everything that happened, the stock market was completely, had crashed. But in retrospect, I wish I would have just taken every last time I had and bought Apple stock. But, I didn't do that because I was scared. Am I going to get laid off? What's going on? But investing and saving, it's just two different things. And as far as how much, again, I'm talking from me living in the US. I proudly invest $5, $10, any amount that I have available. And because I have different even in my retirement account, in the accounts that I have at Fidelity, as well as my my taxable accounts that I have accounts on Webull, on Moomoo, and on Public. And I've shared videos about all three of those. And what I do there is very often I'm dollar cost averaging. I don't always go in and buy a whole share of stock. I can't afford it. My budget does not allow for that. So I just, slow and steady, $10 a day or $10 a week or whatever your budget, there's no one that I've ever talked to that I've said like your budget, you don't have the budget for investing. Once you get, your debt out of the way, I don't believe that you don't have money for investing, even if it's $5. I will invest the $5 consistently, and in time, I will see where that gets me.
So in a sense, anybody who is around the world and they're definitely getting some revenue out of platforms such as this, set aside a portion of it and invest it. It's going to pay off eventually. I guess that's what I'm getting from it. It doesn't matter, what it is, but whatever small you have, you get what investment vehicle works for you, and you board on that. Another question that somebody asked earlier was somebody asked, like, maybe you talk about some of the crucial financial planning strategies that we need to think about. Emergency fund is normally top on the list, and I've seen that also in one of the videos that you've done. As you know, as one of the ways of ensuring that at least you're being prudent when it comes to financial planning. What are some of the other ones that you could share with us in this space? Because we're now talking broadly, and it could apply to anybody.
You're saying other than emergency fund, what else?
Yeah, some crucial financial planning strategies that people can think about. So I gave that as an example, but you can also talk about it further to anybody who may not understand.
Well, I think that I know interest rates on credit cards are very high, probably 20 to 30%, a lot variable rates for people right now. So clearing up that high interest credit card debt, also being mindful of your credit score, maybe connecting with someone to have life insurance. There's so many different things that you can do to make yourself more financially, fit. And having an emergency fund is a big part of keeping yourself out of debt and being able to be prepared for things so that you're not just in that continual cycle of, the getting caught up with a large balance that you cannot pay off in the 1 month time. And it just drags on and just snowballs. And then you're caught up paying so much interest that you're in a battle.
All right.
So I'm going to do a show, hopefully coming up soon, with someone that's going to give me a lot of they handle insurance, life insurance, and I'm going to try to have an in-depth conversation with him about that, because that's something that I can't really share too much. I don't have that much knowledge on. But that's something that years ago, about 20 years ago, I prioritized making sure that I had life insurance in addition to what my company offers.
All right.
So
I like
here.
Sorry.
I'm sorry. You put up a different question.
No, just carry on. The next question.
What is the benefit of different accounts? I can't necessarily say that there is a benefit to the different accounts. It's preference for me. So on Moomoo, I'm building my dividend portfolio there. On Webull, I was doing focusing on like my growth portfolio. Public, I was doing a particular challenge where I am still investing daily into VTI. So it just kind of it works for me. The same way with, I have multiple accounts at Discover. That's where I do like my high yield savings account, like a CD for my daughter, a money market account. But I have it broken out into, I would say, probably about 8 different accounts. So my daughter has my daughter has her savings account. She has a CD. I have a bucket for Christmas. I have a bucket for vacation. I have a bucket called emergency. And I literally go in there and I have it labeled this way. And it's my preference. You can have all of your savings in one high yield savings account if that works for you. But I like to have it broken out into different areas. And just like with my investments, I chose to take advantage of different offers and set up the different accounts that way. And I would say I like Webull a lot. It's a platform that gives a lot of different flexibility that you can grow with. Just, if you want to get into doing some trading, some options, it's a platform that it has the fractional shares. Fractional shares means you can buy a little bit of the share. You don't have to buy a full share at a time. So different platforms gave me different flexibility and allowed me to keep my portfolios the way that I wanted to see them visually. And if something goes wrong with a particular, if one of the platforms for some reason decides, we're taking this fund off or something like that, I'll have somewhere else to go immediately in order to continue whatever my investment needs are.
All right. Let me ask, I like what somebody said earlier, just to highlight this comment by Mbula. Mbula says, it's important to attach great meanings to content creation earnings. Something you can say, YouTube did that for me, TikTok did that for me, etc, etc. I think that's a great comment. Mbula, thank you so much for that. The next question I want to ask when it comes to investment is about risk.
So before we go on to that, I noticed, I don't know what the question was exactly, but I noticed someone was mentioning about the SPY.
Yes,
I just
SPY
on that. I think the SPY, I think, is a better option for trading as opposed to investing, because the expense ratio on the SPY is about 3 times that of VOO, for example, and even more of a higher difference than FXAIX. So for investing, long-term investing, I would go with a fund that had a lower expense ratio.
Okay. Yeah, you have a comment there by Stacker. Stacker says that certain platforms do not allow you to buy fractional shares, so be careful. I guess that's a statement there. Let me see. I want to get there's a comment there when it comes to risk, and this was like a very overall question in terms of uncertainties. And you mentioned earlier when the stock market spiraled some years back. How can people mitigate risks, especially associated when it comes to investments? Are there any planning tips that you may have that can help people handle some of these uncertainties, or you just like leave it to the market, or maybe make those I don't know, risk? Not many people have a very high risk appetite when it comes to some of these investments. So what are some of the tips out there you may have for them?
Well, I would say you don't have to choose individual stocks. You can build yourself a strong foundation. Start off slow with an ETF, an index fund. You don't have to go and try to pick the stock that you think is gonna soar, because if you don't have the knowledge, it may not work out that way. So be conservative. It's okay. We don't have to pick the right stock. We don't have to pick the right day. We don't have to pick the right time. You can choose an index fund or an ETF, which is an exchange traded fund. It's a basket of stocks, and you invest into that. And like I said, many of the platforms that I use allow for fractional shares. So whatever your pay schedule it is, you get paid weekly, bi-weekly. I know it might be a bit much for some people, but I invest daily. Daily. So you can choose, and you don't physically have to do it. I have an investment that's automated. That's another thing that Webull can do is you can set up automated investments. You can set up your deposits going in there to fund your investments. And that's a big thing that people should also consider, or really should do, because it takes it out of your hands, so that when life gets hectic and crazy, like what's going on with me today as I was rushing here to get here, the same thing can happen tomorrow. But if I have my investments automated, then no matter what happens, it's going to happen. That's going to be taken care of me. My investments at 1:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I have an investment that's made for me automatically. So I think that's the only way that I can say is to try to mitigate the risk, is to put yourself in, long-term funds that you can rely on, that have proven themselves over time. Thank you so much. And just go from there. And then I would say, as a start, you could start off 100% with something like that, with an ETF or an index fund. Keep it simple. And then from there, in the future, you want to do some research or add some individual stocks. Make those smaller percentages of your portfolio, 5%, 10%. Don't get excessive with those things. Have a strong foundation, build that out for a while, and then move from there.
All right. I want to now zero in on your channel specifically, Lisa J Stocks. So one of the things you said was that you started the channel so that you can easily break down this information in a palatable way people could understand the information around investments. I want to now come into, do you have a particular strategy, especially when it comes to making content around investments? Because coming onto YouTube and now starting to unpack, and I like how you normally do it when you're just seated very casually, explaining very nicely based on your own lived experience. I like that style of, making the, breaking down the content. Sometimes you're like the latest video you did, and you're like, I hope the rain is not interfering, just having that nice, kind of intimate way of explaining to somebody about everything investment. So just back to the question now on what inspired you to again start coming to a platform like this to make particular content, and what was like the rationale, like to start. This is not, people, it's YouTube. People thrive on drama, people thrive on a lot of things, but you talk investments and that has its own crowd. So what actually drew you into the platform?
Oh my God, I don't know where to start with
You can do this. You can do this. Yeah.
Question down for me. What you're asking again? What made me want to share this type of content?
Especially on a platform such as this. Yes. Now I'm zeroing in on your content. Yes.
You were talking about like how do I figure out what type of content I want to share? That's a hard question for me. I'm still I'm still trying to figure out, how and what to share with the people. But I think that my content is important. I know it's not I feel like my content is for everybody, whether you're a gardener, whether you're doing fashion, cooking. We all need to also prioritize, how we're going to build wealth, how we're going to plan for retirement. So I know it's a different genre than most of the people that I interact with, but I think that it's content that I feel like I'm giving the content that is for everyone. I'm not bringing any drama.
Don't worry. Me, my ear says you're explaining very well. Carry on. Don't be afraid. They're listening in. So she's like trying to, tell you, don't worry, you're explaining very well. You're explaining very well.
I'm sorry, go. That I'm trying to, please shoot some more questions at me that I can, if you have anything else.
Yeah, don't worry. I'm almost actually done. Just wrapping up. Because the YouTube platform, and we talk a lot, especially on YouTube, when it comes to a platform like this, audience engagement has been is a very huge thing, especially when it comes to earnings, especially on YouTube, and you'll notice that when you get monetized. When it comes to the investment content, if somebody wants to get into your niche, for example. How is how do you gauge audience engagement in a platform such as yours? Because I know you've been doing a number of videos, and I see a lot of interest, especially like based on the questions, especially that we've been asked here today. How do you gauge that engagement in a space such as yours? I know I can ask the Stock Explorer the same question, because anytime she gets on starting to talk about stocks, you notice very few people, of course, will ask those particular questions. So what has been the engagement like in your experience since you actually started your YouTube channel from back in 2020 post-COVID?
Okay, so
this is how me putting you on the spot.
I think I've been pretty good about I use vidIQ. I look at my analytics. I try to be as much as possible. I try to put out my videos at the time that my viewers are on. I look at my analytics and I have to accept that this video is not doing well. This video is not having a lot of engagement. It doesn't have a lot of comments. It doesn't, and I have to take that into account. I personally choose to take this into account and say, okay, if I did this 8-minute video and they're only watching 3 minutes of it, maybe I need to do something different here. And I'm willing to accept that and take feedback. I got some feedback about my background and my sounds and lots of different things. And I'm a work in progress. And I've taken that feedback and I've been trying to incorporate that and make changes. And I will do the same with my content, because I want to be here to support my viewers in the best way possible and give them and the information in a way that is enjoyable and teaches them and gives them guidance. I'm here to share my journey, but also to encourage people to get on track and know that we can do this together.
Absolutely. I love your studio, by the way. It looks amazing. The background, which goes a lot into when it comes to just the branding aspect, especially of a content creator, just how you present yourself. I think it looks amazing. And I'm sure, people have been eyeing that studio, of course, of the chat. And it's always, it's been a conversation we've been having as well in terms of the chat. Just getting to my final bits of the questions, just in case anybody else has any aspects. This is on let's talk about, this is especially on the analytics in terms of someone who's trying to look for like evidence informed decisions when it comes to investments. And I know one of the things you've said earlier is that you look for investments that have been tried and tested, like Apple, and especially when you're talking about your blue chip kind of investments. For maybe most of us in the YouTube space, or maybe even in content creation space, do you have any tips for us getting into 2024 on some of the trends that we may want to look at when it comes to investments? Even if it's like the tech companies, maybe that somebody who may be interested, in getting some investments from these particular spaces. Do you have any idea in terms of the trends getting into the new year that you think are going to do well? Because I'm assuming having done this for a minute, you can easily even project and just have an idea of which are some of the best trends to look out for in the coming year.
I would say off the top of my head, AI and pharmaceuticals might be two areas to take a look at. I don't want to name any specifics, but maybe those areas, if you could, be open to those.
Okay.
Because I'm not trying to. I know I did name some things that I actually invest into, but I'm not here to give specific advice. I want people to realize, you have to make your own choices. But those are two areas that I think you can consider having more individual exposure to. You will get exposure to them by investing into the Fortune 500 companies and in that way. But if you wanted to have, give yourself a higher level of exposure into those areas. I know we've all been hearing this so much lately, AI. So
yeah, I know it's a big thing at the moment. Oh, nice. Yeah. All right, guys, I think I'm pretty much done with my questions, unless somebody has any specific questions they have for Lisa before we release her, because I've already kept her here for like almost an hour. I only promised her 1 hour to take 1 hour of her time. So in case anyone has any burning question on the chat, regarding anything investment, you could ask. It could be general. It could be general. I know Mima there was asking how do we invest, but I think she captured it in when she was answering some of the questions that were asked earlier. So that's why I didn't really highlight it. Any questions on the chat? I'll just check the comments really quick. Thanks, Ochi. Okay. Anthony Holmes, nice to see you. Thank you so much, brother. Bossy Vio says, Mwambie onge pole pole. Okay. Bossy was just saying that, Lisa is speaking very fast, Goga. I couldn't hear. Okay. You have a comment here. Let me see. There's a comment here by I Am Mom. Let me just highlight it for you. Stocks. Okay, I think that's a question. You have to be fine? You have to be disciplined. Sorry, lost it there. To cash out, it gets tricky, and you have to be financially educated. People have challenges picking a free insurance plan, or that is free. I think that's a general comment. Unless you have any interjections, Lisa.
No, I don't really know exactly where he's going with these two statements. But if you're going to be selling your stocks, you have to be mindful. But as I said, right now, pretty much investing. I'm not. It's very rare that I am selling my stocks right now. I share a few months back. I sold all of my JetBlue stock. But that's in it. I was at a loss when I sold it. So, but that's a rare occurrence. Right now, I'm in the growth phase. I'm trying to build up my positions.
You have a comment here. This stuff is very important for everyone. Lisa did a great job explaining. That's a compliment. I have a question, which may be a bit personal. How do you handle loss? Especially when it comes to investments? Does it take, I'm just trying to imagine, let's say you hoped that you're really going to get some great, returns out of this particular investment, and then boom, life happens.
Well, let me put it this way, Goga. I like investments that allow me to sleep well at night, or if something is going on, I did not really sleep last night. if something is going on and I'm not able to sleep, I don't want it to be my investments that are keeping me up at night. And I think I've gotten my portfolios to the place where I have stresses in life, but my investments are not anything that's stressing me out. Yes, okay. I like to share the good and the bad. There are things that I am significantly down on in my portfolio, but there are also, this is why I use the word foundation, and this is what I've learned from my experience. You have to make sure that you have the solid foundation, and then do smaller percentages into the things that could potentially cause you this type of stress. And I think that's where I'm at now. I'm being held up by the Apple and the Amazon and VTI, VOO, Google, but down at the bottom, I have Neo and ChargePoint. And AMC and Disney, but the balance of what's at the top is supporting me so much more than what's at the bottom. And what is at the bottom, the things that are in the red are smaller percentages of my portfolio than the things that are at the top. Okay. And that's, and if you can take anything from me, from my experience, it took me a little time to get to this type of balance. So learn from others. I always say that we don't have to go through all the mistakes. If someone has already gone, we can listen and not have to go through it yourself. And that's what I'm encouraging you to do. Take it slow. Don't be scared, and don't think that it's not for you. It is for you. We need this. This is a way to build wealth. This is a way that, I think we all need to be open to and realize that building wealth in this way is different. And other people have had the, I don't want to, bring in different, talk about like by color, but brown people, people in different areas may not have had exposure and the knowledge to do this. And we just think it's for the rich stay rich. And they always have these opportunities. But I want us to know that it may not be at the same scale as the next person, but we have the opportunity too. And, I have to do things at my own pace, and I'm just not going to let the opportunity pass me by. I'm not letting anything hold me back. And, my investing there is risk with investing, but if you do it, you just I work to find a way to do it that mitigates the risk as much as possible.
Like that makes me sleep better at night. Nothing that worries you at night. I think that's the highlight. You have another question here by Ifeanyi. Ifeanyi is watching you from Germany, and Ifeanyi is asking, says, sorry, Lisa, I came in a little bit late, but are there things to watch out for when investing in some new apps?
I'm not sure what they mean. They mean by what investing platform they're going to be using to make their investments on. I'm not sure if I understand the question, but yes, you obviously, if you're investing, in order to invest, you're being a part owner of a company. So it's real. You're a real, the process you're going to have to link your bank account. You're going to have to show your ID. You're going to have to go through these steps in order to fund your account and purchase your stocks, your whatever type of equity that you're trying to purchase. So it is a real thing. You're going to have to you're going to have to take those steps. And with that, you have to be mindful of what platform you're using. I'm comfortable with the platforms that I've been using. I haven't had any issues. They are, well-established companies, insured. As far as when I have funds sitting on them, I've shared on a few videos about the cash advantages that they're giving now, having about 5.0% or 5.1%, even in your investment platforms. And with that, they are FDIC insured. So, up to say 250 or 500,000, a level that does not concern me because I don't have that much money on these apps. But you have to take a look and do your research and be comfortable with the platform that you're going to be using, if that is what they meant by that question.
Ifeanyi, I hope, I don't know, you can clarify on the chat in case of anything, whether she got your question correct, but I think, I think she's answered probably to your satisfaction. Let me assume that. If there's anyone okay. Oh, so Ifeanyi is saying, for example, Facebook is an app. Oh, I think he's talking about investing in apps as companies. I think that's what he meant. Yeah.
Is there any risk? Well, I mean, there's going to be risk in investing in anything. I do have a little bit of investments. They were free stocks that were given to me from people using my sign-on links. But I have some Spotify. I have Snapchat, and in my opinion, those are things that you can incorporate, do research on, maybe have those be smaller portions of your portfolio. But there is, but Facebook, and the two that I just mentioned, those are things that you can invest in. And, but you have to do your own research and make your decision on that. I know I can see Snap has gone up, pretty significantly. And Facebook, we all know Facebook, that's a stock that's been going up over the years. So I don't have any specific on those type of platforms to share, but I do have a little bit of them in my portfolio.
All right. I don't have any other question on the chat. Which takes me back now to your final questions, which will now mostly be about your platform, because that's what I know best. What is the future of Lisa J Stocks as a channel? Say you get monetized tomorrow. Do you, will you change your content making strategy to fit in the new status, or what is the plan? What is the plan like on this platform where you are?
No, I'm just here. I want to share what is of interest. I want to give encouragement. I'm going to go back through the chat here, and if there's any questions in there that might allow for me to create a video off of it, I will do that. I want to share, and I want to help, and I want to encourage people to know that, like I've been saying over and over, that this is for us, that we cannot be left out of investing and planning for our future. If we're in a good position ourselves, investing for our children to give them a head start, potentially starting a 529 plan so that they can go to college and not be burdened with all of this student loan debt. These are things that I want people to think about. And I know it's hard. I know we're living in, times that are the hardest that we've seen in the last 40 years. But any little bit helps. When I was 18, 21, I wasn't gifted anything, so if I'm able to build a little portfolio for my daughter, few $1,000s, $10,000, anything, I know that she will be grateful and appreciative, and it'll be a start for her future. So
nice. That's pretty good. How old is she, by the way, if you don't mind me asking? How old is your daughter? You speak about your daughter passionately.
My youngest daughter is 15.
Oh, nice. Oh, she's getting there. You're almost an adult. Wow. I
want her to have her mind open to these concepts.
Absolutely. I love the content that is from Stocks with Josh. Okay, Stocks with Josh, she just confirmed what Lisa said when she came to the live stream. That anyone in stocks?
Oh my gosh, Josh. Josh.
Now everyone has stocks in their name at this rate. I thought it was her surname or something. So it's you actually confirmed what she said earlier on in the live stream about why she picked the name stock. The second last question I'm going to ask you before I allow you to just sign off and stuff is what do you enjoy more, live streams? Because I noticed on your channel you also do live streams. Between videos and live streams, which one do you enjoy more on platforms such as YouTube?
I do not enjoy live streams unless I've never. Okay, so I haven't officially done a live stream. I'm going to count myself as officially doing a live stream when I do it by myself.
Oh, you always have a guest.
Yes, I always have a guest. So I love being up here and talking with someone, having a co-host, but doing live, I don't care for it, because I have never put myself in the position. I haven't put myself out there by myself in order to just share, interact with the chat and do it in that way. So I would say I'm a recorded content is been my
Okay, makes sense. That is just a curious question.
But I love doing interviews, and if anyone would like to come on, I do that. Usually every few weeks I get a guest on. So if anyone's interested in being a guest, I am open to that. You can reach out.
Awesome. That's a great point. Have you considered doing a collaboration with let's say Nora, that is a stock explorer, and all these amazing people who are doing content on stocks, investments? I think that would be amazing. It would be an amazing collab.
Yes, I have. I have reached out to Nora specifically in the past, and
Nice.
we just weren't able to coordinate a time. But there are a few people, some that I've had the nerve to send email to. I'm getting there. I'm working up my nerves in order to reach out to them. But I would love to do some more collaborations with my fellow YouTubers in this field, in this area.
Awesome. Thank you so much. I think that's it for me. I will just now put you on solo layout just to give your final remarks. Ask people to also connect and subscribe to your channel. I was told that is very important, guys, to do a call to action. When you say subscribe, apparently the new button lights up. Anytime you say subscribe, like these things. YouTube has been changing things around the platform. So I will let Lisa just give her final remarks because I don't see any question on the chat. And thank you so much to everybody who connected to her, so you can learn more on her space, get to learn about these investments and all these sorts of things. She has a lot of content on her channel that caters to everyone. Everyone gets something that they may be interested in. So I will now let Lisa just sign off, and then we can end the show. All right. Lisa, I will now put you on solo layout. Take it away.
Thank you for having me on, Goga. Please check out my channel. Come and visit me over there, and let's continue to save, invest, and build wealth together.
You're done? That was so fast. She's already a few words.
I think I've been gabbing the whole hour over here, Goga.
No, I was like, oh wow, okay, just checking, because I gave you like, but it's fine. Yeah, the good thing we had pinned your link on my top of the chat, so they'll be able to connect and leave you comments there. Thank you so much, Lisa. I'm glad we did this. I know it was it's not exactly I know it was not exactly easy setting it up, but I'm glad at least you made time for it, and you came, and we shared one or two things. I'm hoping your channel.
You.
Yeah, you're most welcome. You're most welcome.
No, what time is it for you, Goga?
It's almost midnight. It's like 15 minutes to midnight. Yeah.
Okay.
So,
okay.
Yeah. So yeah, but I mean, yeah. Thank you so much for also just creating the time, and also just meeting my community. And it was also nice to meet your community on the chat. They've been amazing in their chats, Tamika Davis and the rest. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Right, so feel free to drop off. What you may need to do, because I may ramble on for like about 15 minutes, you will just edit the live, we can end it here where you ended the live stream, and then you can just edit it out.
All right, sounds good. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.
Bye, thank you so much. David, how you doing, David? David, are you back to the United States? David was in Egypt, guys. I think he's back home. I think I saw he says he's back home now. Welcome, David. We just leaving. We are having Lisa. Lisa was talking to us about money, investments. What are some of the investments out there? So that was like what we are discussing tonight. This is us, Mama Fisher. I'm hoping to have you next week. We are having the Sunday, the musical, right? We're having the musical next week. I'll be interviewing Mama Fisher from This Is Us, guys. I've already scheduled that live stream. Make sure you don't miss it out next Sunday at the next Sunday service. And then we have Ifeanyi. Ifeanyi was asking a question about apps. Ifeanyi is joining me on Wednesday for an interview. He's going to play for us the drum. He's going to talk to us about culture. He's fun. You love Ifeanyi, guys. Trafocolo. He's going to be amazing. We'll start the live stream on Wednesday at 8 o'clock. And today I just had to make an exception because of Lisa and her time zone. And I'm glad we were able to at least have her come up on the panel. So Ifeanyi will be joining me on Wednesday, and then Mama Fisher is joining me on Sunday that is our last Sunday service for the year. We'll take a break for a week, and then we'll resume in January. So I think that is a plan. That is a plan so far for this week. I don't know if there's any particular question. I know this topic was necessary. Money conversations normally make people like, Goga, I don't have questions to ask. But the question is, if you're a content creator and you're making money on this platform, how are you saving that? How are you saving that money? What are some of the strategies and investments you can use for the YouTube money? Do you keep your YouTube money separately? And if you keep your YouTube money separately, does it just come to the account and you withdraw it and you go eat it? Or is there a way that you can invest your YouTube money and do some very tangible things that you can see with it? Invest in stocks in your countries, maybe invest in money market funds in my case, or whatever investment vehicle that you may have. That was the gist of this conversation. I know it heavily favored the Americans, probably are on the chat, but the conversation with Lisa was you can apply it anywhere in your space, in your country. Like you can apply it anywhere in your space and in your country, which is what you wanted to talk about. So that don't just be making monies and the earnings on a platform like this. You need to find like very great investment vehicles where you can be saving this money so that it's working for you. It's working for you rather than just eating and waiting for the next paycheck. Because it's passive income. YouTube revenue is passive income. So you can be making passive income work for you indirectly. That was the whole gist. That's the whole gist of this conversation. Hey, beauty boss Jamie, thank you so much. I see you there at Lisa's house. Yeah, so that's it. So I will see you guys on Wednesday. David, welcome back home. I hope I'm going to see you tomorrow in your channel. We have missed you. I know you said you'll be back on the 18th. So welcome back. Mama Fisher, I think your daughter already sent me Mish sent me the thumbnail. I've already scheduled it. Just confirm that it's looking nice. But I'm going to add a few people on your interview who are in music. I'm getting you a gospel artist I'm getting you a Nigerian gospel artist based in Spain. She'll be joining you on the panel. I will get Aileen from. I'll also get Aileen, originally from Jamaica, but she lives in the UK. So I'll also get Aileen to come in on the panel so that you ladies can have a nice conversations. David, I'll also get David because David is a musical mastermind. We'll get him to come on the panel. I want him to be the co-host, to be asking the musical questions, then I can stick to the receipt questions. That's how I want to do the interview, so that it's a very musical evening. And the good thing, you are an artist, and it's a good way of also just promoting your music when you share it with us. Tell him to say the time again. Yoga with Goga. It is 8 o'clock on Wednesday. If you're new, we are meeting on Wednesday at 8 p.m. 8 p.m. because I'm attending YouTube school. YouTube school has been interfering with my time on Wednesday. So what will happen, I will attend YouTube school and then I will join the live stream at 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock Kenyan time. East Africa time is, I don't know what time it is in Europe. You're in Germany. Imelda, what time is it? Imelda, what time is it in Germany? Imelda was here earlier. I don't know what time is it in Germany now? It's almost midnight. Yes. Mish can sit with you. Mish will be sitting with you. I already told her that she can be on the panel. She said she's going to bring in the fun. She told me that in her communication. So we'll have Mish sitting with you. I can accommodate 10 people, so it's fine. The more the merrier. It's 1 hour less in Germany. Okay, so that's no, David, that is according to Egypt. Yeah, I think. Why am I struggling? Ifeanyi, can you just so it's 3:52 p.m. Eastern USA time. Yeah, okay. I think Germany is like 3 hours behind. No, that is UK. Germany should be about 2 hours or 3 hours behind. So that's 5 p.m. You're right, Ifeanyi. You're right, 5 p.m. 5 p.m. It's 5 p.m. So I will see you at 5 p.m. Central Europe time on Wednesday. I will schedule it so that you have the exact time. And I will tag you in it so that you have the exact time, because sometimes these time zones mess me up. I don't even know sometimes what time it is. I will schedule it on YouTube, because then YouTube will give you the most correct time for the live stream. So I think that's the time we'll start doing the show. Yep. Latoya, welcome. Latoya, we're just leaving. We finished our interview with Lisa. So I'm just like stepping out. I was just doing my logistics and housekeeping just before I drop off, because it's very late. I need to go sleep, guys. Tomorrow I have to like wake up. I'm traveling like out of town briefly for the day. So I may not be able to stay here for long. But we'll connect on Wednesday. Wednesday at that time. Wednesday at the weekly check-in, and next week at the Sunday service. and then we take a break for a week, and then we come back in January. So that is like that is the plan. That is the plan now that is the logistical plan now for the rest of the year. For the rest of the year. Good night, Chajira. Thank you so much. Good night, Chajira. Any other question? Any other burning question? Logistical related receipts? Anything? No? So we meet on Wednesday, same time. Kirby, thank you so much for staying on. Priscilla, anything? Any YouTube question bothering anyone before we go? I know you like asking these questions. Give us some receipts, then go. I don't know. I don't want to I already discussed receipts before Lisa came in. I already discussed receipts. David says, I still don't like okra. David was in Africa and he was eating okra and he didn't like it. But at least, David, you came to Africa and you tasted okra. At least you came to Africa and you tried. You said you tried okra. You said you tried, meaning you ate a bit of it. So I am glad you tried okra. And if coming to Africa is what is going to make you try okra, I'm happy. I'm happy and I'm more than glad. Yeah. Okay. There's a question. I think there's a question somebody asked me. I needed to see whether I can answer. I don't know if they're on the chat. Utali, are you here? If Yanni says okra is very healthy, tell them. Tell this David guy. David is so anti-okra that anytime you start speaking about okra, it's like it becomes a whole debate. It becomes a whole debate. In fact, he calls himself the anti-okra crusader. The anti-okra crusader. Yeah. We have 5 more minutes to end the live stream. Yeah. Yeah, Utali, it was Utali was asking me these questions. So let me see that I can show him. Utali, you are here. All right. So Utali, this is what I meant earlier. Don't worry, Lisa, you'll delete this entire part. I think the live stream will end at, you'll end it at, let's say, you'll see a minute to end it. You'll end it where you said bye, and then you leave this other part out. And then because it started when you came in, so you let it run from when it came in, and then when it, you can cut it where you dropped off, so that you don't have to deal with my shenanigans after you left. So what was I going to show you? Yeah, this is for Utali. Utali, this is what I was trying to show you earlier. Let's see. Goga, did you see the link I sent? Yes, David. Wait, David, is it the dancing guy? David, on Instagram, I saw that one. I saw that one, David. I saw. The one you say that, Goga, this reminds me of you. I saw your I only see your Instagram messages, David. I saw it and I even laughed. Unless you mean a different link. Let me show Utali what I wanted him to learn. So Utali, this is what happens. You open your home page like this. Okra soup is delicious. I tried that the other day. Kavi, tell this David guy on the chat about okra soup. Tell him. Sorry, my computer was hanging. My computer just hung. Yeah, my computer just froze. Hey, Frugal Mama is here. Frugal Mama is here. Frugal Mama, my channel member is here. Frugal Mama, that is for you. Guys, if you don't have wellness with Frugal Mama, what are you waiting for? This okra, I think I said okra, and then my screen froze. That was wild. David, what sorcery did you get in Egypt? Why did my screen freeze when I talked about okra soup? I was just reading what Kavi said. Guys, if you don't have Frugal Mama, that's my channel member. Connect with that. Natecho, welcome back. Let me show you. So Utali, this is what you need to do. You go to your home page. This is what you see when you open YouTube desktop. Then you click on this. You click on studio. It will open your studio. It will open your studio, and then, hey, can somebody give me one banana here? Why am I having 32.59? Make it 32.60. And then you go to content. And then you click on live. You see when I click on live, this is the current live stream, the one with Lisa. This is the live stream here. So that is what I was saying. So you need to turn on the monetization using this $sign. It is on, but if it is off, it will be like this. So this is what happened in your live stream. When I turn it off now, no ads will be playing on that live stream. But when I turn it on at this point, it's on. But I set the live stream on StreamYard. So what happens is that anytime you set a live stream on StreamYard, you always have to remember to come and turn on the monetization on in the background so that you don't lose out on revenue. I hope that is clear. So that's what I wanted to just tell you real quick. Always ensure that you turn it on. Please ensure that you turn it on. Yeah, so I think that's it. That's it. Nimekuwa napika goga. Nachecho, no worries. We are done. Okay, so we are meeting Ifeanyi next on Wednesday. We'll have a talk with Ifeanyi on Wednesday at the same time, 8 o'clock Kenyan time, when I come from YouTube Academy. Yeah, so that's how you do it, Utali. And it's very straightforward, and you'll be able to like monetize the live stream when you're doing the live stream. So it's always important when you set your live stream on StreamYard, you always have to remember to go back and turn on the monetization on. Most people normally forget that. Most people usually forget that, and then it becomes a bit problematic. Okay, that's it. I don't want a rotten banana on that 32.60. Goga say, did you just say Nipitieni, please? David Hunt, leave me alone. David Hunt, leave me alone. David Hunt, you know you're my co-host next Sunday. I've told you that a million times. You'll be seated with me here on panel interviewing Mama Fisher. So be ready. She's Easy Thomas. She's traveling on holiday, so she's not going to be here. You can use the live stream to say Nipitieni, please, as many times as you want. Victoria Mima, look at the problems you caused me with David. This Nipitieni, please, and stuff. You have a round number now. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, guys, for that extra help. No, it's fine. It's fine. I already got the 132.60. Perfect. Thank you so. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much for the extra. Anthony Holmes, are you available next week? Because I would want you on that panel because you're a music producer. You can join the musical evening, Anthony, because you can, being a music producer, you may also be able to ask a question that is related. Because I'm hosting Mama Fisher from This Is Us and What We Do there on the chat, and I'm also hosting Anna Agbai. Anna Agbai, she'll come in briefly to hang out with Mama Fisher, and they are all gospel artists, so they all like sing and stuff. So from the music producer perspective, I think that will be nice. We start at, I'm going to do a program. It's going to be a whole event. Next week's Sunday service is going to be a ceremony. It's going to be a whole event. So what we do, we start at quarter. I don't know. We can start at, because it's an event. We start at 7:30 p.m. We'll start early. That is like 11:30 Central. 11:30 Eastern time for you, 11:30 a.m. Eastern time. We can start it early because then we give enough time to the co-hosts, because it will be like in a panel. So Anthony will be like speaking on behalf of the music producers. I don't know what David will be like doing the questions, and then then Mama Fisher, of course, is the main act, the main person we are interviewing, and Anna Agbai is the gospel artist to support Mama Fisher on the panel, also just to give a perspective. So it balances off nicely. So you have 2 men, 2 ladies. I'll get in an extra one person to come in. David is also a music mastermind, so David will be one of the hosts. He'll be my co-host because he he asks the musical questions. I will ask the drama questions, and then it balances off. And then we'll have Mama Fisher's daughter will be there. So Mama Fisher will also be Mama Fisher's daughter, So Royal, will be co-hosting with me. She's fun and she likes drama as well, like me. So we'll be able to bring in. She'll be co-hosting the panel with me, and then you guys will be asking the serious questions. Me and Mish will be doing the. Okay, I don't want to say not so serious. We'll be doing the drama on the sides when you guys are when the grown-ups are doing their thing. So, but we'll be there. We'll be there with you guys. So it will be a full panel. I think we'll have about 8 people on the panel. Musical. Make sure you don't get into copyright problems. I don't know. We'll have to get advice on that. But we'll see how it goes. So yeah. So guys, next week Sunday service is a very serious ceremony. Come, tell your friends. Tell your friends to come in. Yeah, we'll make it a very serious ceremony so that people don't miss out. It's going to be a huge panel. I don't know that I should. Do I tell Captain? No, I can't. It will be so late in the Philippines. I need to get a Kenyan gospel artist. Fred Dangote, are you on the chat? Fred Dangote, you're also a gospel artist. Fred Dangote, you can come on that panel on Sunday. That's an official invite, Fred Dangote. You can come on the panel. We balance it off. So it's a good idea so that we'll have all these artists and make it a musical. It doesn't need to be Christmassy. But it can be, I know it's Christmas and it will be Christmas Eve, but we can, I don't know, you can see a way on making it, we'll make it festive. There'll be no dress code. Do we put a dress code? No, there'll be no dress code. Just come as you are. No dress code. Just come as you are. And then we keep it as, Lisa is down there with you guys on the chat. Please connect to Lisa if you haven't already. She's down with you guys on the chat. Miss D, leave me alone. We have the guest has talked about money. Go rewind the live stream and take the serious conversations about money. Take the serious conversation about money. Miss D. Yeah, Miss D is always so late, and Miss D comes for drama after the serious finance conversation has ended. Miss D, learn how to make money, and then now you can come and ask me about drama. You know me, I'm making money while I'm talking about drama. Lisa said we have to see how to diversify our content. I am diversifying my content. If my content is drama, and that's what's going to get me my my revenue, and then I go put it in an investment. I'm going to buy stocks, AI. That's what we've been told, guys. Look into AI and that kind of thing, and the pharmaceuticals. Yeah. So we're getting into AI now next year with the YouTube money. We are investing. Karimi James, welcome, Karimi James. Karimi James also asked me a question. Karimi asked me a question regarding earnings. It was earnings on Facebook, on YouTube. Jeez, why was I thinking about Facebook? It was half monetization. Karimi? Yeah, it was half monetization. Yeah, Karimi James was asking me about half monetization. I always forget because I'm always answering a million questions in a day. Karimi got an email from YouTube when she got to 500 subscribers and 3,000 watch hours. And YouTube was asking Karimi to monetize her channel to get half monetization. YouTube Lite, where you can be monetized with 3,000 watch hours and 500 subscribers. And then what happened? Karimi said that no, I'm going to wait until I get to 4,000 WH. So what happened to Karimi? So the thing kind of expired because now we tried to see whether we can activate and get her monetized, but now YouTube kind of has disabled that option. So Karimi, the reason I'm telling people this story is because Jason and Gina are on the chat. Jason and Gina has said anybody who is looking for 1K supporters to connect to them, they will point you to the right direction. Jason and Gina are on the chat. So they said you are looking for, because Karimi is already at 4,500 watch hours, but she has 800 subscribers. So she only needs 200 subscribers to be able to get to 1,000 subscribers, and then she gets full monetization. You can get 200 subscribers in a month or less. You just need to be very aggressive when it comes to networking. I'm giving you now Jason and Gina on the chat. Karimi, connect to Jason and Gina. They are there. They are mods actually. Run there so that they can help you. They can help you at least, because when you get to 1,000, then you'll be able to get full monetization. You don't need to worry about this YouTube Lite business. You don't need to worry about YouTube Lite. So Jason and Gina offered. So that's I'm like trying to repeat. Connect to Jason and Gina. They are my amazing friends. They are an amazing couple. You will love. They are fun. They are fun. In addition to them helping you grow, you will be laughing half the time in their channel. And they have amazing chemistry. And Gina is now my head of receipts. She's now my deputy head of receipts for night affairs. When I'm asleep and I can't get receipts from America and Jamaica, Gina is now in charge of that. So she collects for me those receipts from America. She's my American correspondent, and to deal with the Unite people when you're doing things and I'm asleep. So Gina will be helping out with that. So I think that's it. So Karimi just needs 200 because she joined YouTube on 12th December last year. So she was worried that she was going to lose her watch hours. But then I told her that no, you'll only lose watch hours for December last year. You never lose watch hours like all of them at the same time after 1 year. You never lose, because 1 year means calendar year. So if you joined YouTube on 12th December, it means she's lost all the watch hours she made in December last year. But no, she made all her watch hours in August. So she still has like a 4,000 watch hours intact. I just told her she needs to keep making content and doing live streams so that they don't drop. And then she looks for this 200, and then she gets full monetization. When one person wins, we all win. So those of you who are willing to support Karimi, please give her that support so that she can get to her milestone. She already has the hours, so she just needs I like that strategy. Some people, most of us had to like look for. Most of us actually had to work the other way around. We didn't have like. We had to get subscribers first before we look for WH. Karimi got the WH before the subscribers. It is like very interesting. Like it's a very interesting arrangement. But I think I love it. I love it because not everybody's journey is the same. Not everybody's, because she has 4,500 watch hours and 800 supporters. Some of us had 1,000 subscribers and 500 WH. So it's very interesting. Very interesting. Oh, even Anthony Holmes says I had watch hours first. Oh yeah, Anthony also had watch hours, and then you had to we had to help you round up the numbers. So remember, it's a very interesting thing. Yeah. So Fred, you will confirm for me whether you want to join the musicians on Sunday, because I know you are an artist as well, and then you can come and give us your number. I need to get another pianist. Pro Asiago Sounds. I will have to look for that guy. He can come help me out with the piano or something. So what is needed? What is the needed watch hours? Oh, if you need 4,000 watch hours, 1,000 subscribers, or 3,000 watch hours, 500 subscribers, you get half monetization. Or 1,000 subscribers, 10 million views on shorts within a span of 3 months. I think I've given you the breakdown. That is monetization 101. 1,000 subscribers, 10 million views on shorts. 3,000 subscribers, 3,000 watch hours, 500 subscribers, 1,000 subscribers, 4,000 watch hours. That's it. So you get monetized. Victoria Mima says, I got 1,030 with 153 WH. Yep, you can already see that is the whatever. Yeah. Okay, yeah. So I think that's it. That's it. Lisa, I think I've ended your live stream. I've ended your live stream. So you just edit. I didn't know that I can end your live stream, Lisa. Let me see. Yeah. So it's I think it's a thing you can gauge. It's a thing you can gauge. Okay, good. I was a bit under pressure to end because of Lisa's live stream, but I think I've ended it so that she can now edit it out. You guys seem to still want to talk about this story about WH. Ifeanyi, Ifeanyi, you have 4,000 WH and you have 200 and something subscribers. That's amazing. How did you get your 4,000 watch hours? What went viral? I need to check your channel. Let me see what went viral on your channel. I can check for you. I can check for you what went viral. And then, guys, I need to teach you something new that YouTube has introduced. I just discovered it this week. Priscilla, I hope you're on the chat. I want to tell you about it because you don't know. I discovered it on your channel. Ifeanyi, what went viral? How do you have 4,000 watch hours? Oh, Ifeanyi, your content gave you your 4,000 already. Now you really need to get 500 subscribers because then you'll be half monetized. Okay, Ifeanyi, let me show you your channel. Can I share so that I can explain to people what I'm looking at? Okay, so this is what it looks like. This is Ifeanyi's channel. So if Ifeanyi says he has 4,000 watch hours already, and I know he has 292 subscribers, here is his channel. Ifeanyi is the one I'm interviewing on Wednesday. We are having an interview with him on Wednesday. Now I had to go check out his most popular videos. Ifeanyi, you are on YouTube 14 years ago. Wow. Ifeanyi, your most popular video was from 14 years ago. Where was I 14 years ago? Jeez. Let me stop watching it. I may get into trouble with this copyright. Yeah, so Ifeanyi will talk about these videos. But his most popular is this one. How do you have 4,000 watch hours? How do you have 4,000 watch hours? You joined YouTube a long time ago. How comes? You are doing videos 14 years ago, Ifeanyi, when the rest of us were still like, I don't know what we were doing 14 years ago. I think I was in school. Okay, we'll talk about this on Wednesday. How do you have 4,000 watch hours? That's what I wanted to know. You've never done live streams? Shorts? You only have very few shorts? Where did your 4,000 watch hours come from? I'm curious. I'm curious. Evangelist, thank you so much, Virginia. Ifeanyi will answer these things on Wednesday. Ifeanyi will answer these things on Wednesday. Yeah, I don't understand, Ifeanyi. How do you have 4,000 watch hours? I don't understand. And I don't see anything that went viral, like overly viral, to get you that amount of WH. Auntie Pia, oh my God, Auntie Pia, leave me alone. Auntie Pia says that most of you are in school 14 years ago. 14 years ago, I was like 20 years old. I was like, ooh, I was so young. Anyway, memories. Hey, Clement Tresha, welcome, Clement Tresha. Thank you so much for coming in. Guys, if you don't have Clement Tresha, that's like my amazing co-host. She has co-hosted this live stream before. She talked to us about Clement Tresha is so good. She's so direct. She's based in Italy. Clement Tresha talked about how to know your channel is dead. She annoyed people on that live stream in a good way, She annoyed people in that live stream because people had to go look at their channels and they were so stressed. And she was just speaking because she was on the panel. And she was like, okay, is there any question for me? She wasn't reading the chats. Yeah, but it was, if we missed that interview with, where is the co-host? Oh, we finished with the co-host, Clement Trisha. We just finished. We are having our post live stream conversation. We are having our post live stream conversation. We already finished the interview. So we are discussing WH and stuff. Yeah. Auntie Pia is like saying, yeah, most of you are in school. Yeah, no, 14 years ago, I was 20 years old. I think I just got my first job. I was 2 years in service, like at work. And then I was in college. I'd started university, my first degree. Yeah, so yeah, I think I was actually in school, but I was at the university. I'd finished high school. I was working and while I was studying at the same time. Um, yeah, so it's interesting. Hey, Clement from Lisa. Lisa is saying hi to you. Lisa is the co-host. Clement. We just finished. The live stream was multi-stream, multi-stream. So she just finished, and I just ended the live stream on her side, and then I was staying here for the people who are asking questions, so that I don't have to make her channel look like it as my content, because that can I don't want to don't want to get her channel into reused content problems. Um, Ifeanyi says that's why he came. Now, okay, phew, now that's a relief. So, Ifeanyi, you don't have 4,000 watch hours, you have 4,000 views. We need to teach you what 4,000 WH is so that you know what it is. And then then we need to teach you what views are. Because with 292, if you got 4,000 watch hours and your channel had gone viral with one video, you'll not be having 292 subscribers. You'll be having you'll be having even more subscribers, because if a video goes viral, you tend to get more subscribers on the video. So yeah. I think yeah, that was a confusion there. Hey, when I was teaching Utali, did I forget to monetize again? Okay, I monetized the channel. What was I going to ask Priscilla? Priscilla, what was I going to ask you? What was I talking about before I called you Priscilla? What was I talking about? I've answered Karimi's question, I've answered Utali. Priscilla, what was I going to ask you? What was the context? Why did I call your name? Because I don't call your name in vain. Why did I call Priscilla? Hey, Akil, how are you doing, Akil? Akil, you're always getting into trouble in school. You're always getting into trouble in school. Um, Fred Dangote is saying, Mima, 14 years you're in primary school. Now people are already announcing what they were doing 14 years ago. What did I say before I called Priscilla's name? Because there's a reason I called Priscilla. There's something I think I wanted to make a comment on. Um, Priscilla, what did I say? What did I say? What did I say? What did I say? What did I say before I called your name? There's something I said. You'll remember better than me because I say a million things at the same time. Uh, Virginia was in high school. Wow. Yeah, some of us were working. 20 years ago, I was working. I was like 2 years in my job. I'd already gotten my salary. And then I was putting myself through college. Jeez, these were hard times. And then the salary, entry level jobs, they're not even paying much. So you had to get. Then I had to move. I had to move out of home. So I was paying my rent. I was paying school fees. I was just struggling. Jeez, 20 years ago was a mess. But I think you have to appreciate the process, because at 20, yeah, it was a mess. I was staying at a bed sitter in Nairobi. Um, and then I just had the basics that I needed. So I needed to pay my rent. It wasn't much. I needed to pay my rent. I needed to pay my transport because of public transport to and from work, food. I needed to pay college fees. And then I needed to, because I elected to do my degree out of my comfort zone. And then, so it means I needed to pay extra things. So it was amazing. It's a long time ago. It's a long time ago, but 14 years ago. 14 years ago. It's a long time. Jeez. Let me think about it. Time flies. That was 20. That was 2030. Wait, when is 14 years ago? Can't even remember. 14 years you're already working too, Priscilla. Yeah, 14 years. I'm like, oof, I was already working. Oh, let me thank my newest channel member, Roslyn. I forgot Roslyn's name. I forgot Roslyn because I was interviewing Lisa. I forgot to do this. This is for you, Roslyn's family episodes. Oops, wrong video. This was. Trust the process, guys. 47 years and still trust in Goga. Antipia. Antipia, I can't wait to have you on my live stream next year, because you have to come and tell us these things. Utaanza kutuambia hapa ni wapi? Hapa ni wapi? We, Let me tell you, 14 years ago, one day we will talk about our stories. We'll talk about our stories one day, one day, but not today. Today we have to talk about other people's stories. Uh, Goga, Vivian has a question. Look at her chat. Let me see. What is Vivian discuss? Vivian wants receipts and they can't discuss receipts. Oh, nionyeshe kuweka color kwa StreamYard. Oh, that's a good question. Nionyeshe kuweka color kwa StreamYard. No, Priscilla, the reason I asked why you are there is because I wanted to say something related to you. You said on your live stream. Hey, Mish is here. Mish is the daughter to Mama Fisher of This Is Us and What We Do. Mish will be one of my co-hosts next week. Mish is going to be one of my co-hosts next week. She's also my channel member, guys. You can check her. Nightbot is going to drop her house. So Mish will be my co-host at the next Sunday service. The next Sunday service is an official event. It's a global international event like my birthday party. Okay, not as big, but close enough, close enough, close enough. Next year it's an international event, and I'm asking Fred here to be part of the panelists so that he can join an international. I need a Kenyan on the panel. I can't be having just guests. So anyway, let me answer. Nan Musa, you are still here. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. Hey, Nan Musa, niko na maswali lakini wacha ninyamaze. This is how Nan Musa is always burning with the receipts in her channel, and then she just switches to Swahili or switches to Luo to like bring me into the conversation. Nan Musa can even be talking about you, and I'm there. Yeah. Oh my goodness, I'm here for kneecaps and the buffet. Johnny Small Pepper, Lisa is gone. We are finished with the interview, Johnny. We are finished the interview. We are now discussing the after interview. The after interview before I leave. I've been living here for the last like 20 minutes. Guys, if you don't have Johnny Small Pepper, that's the one person who bothers me on these YouTube streets. But I love him. I love him as my brother, as a friend. He's always very funny. He's always very funny. And then he says, I'm here for kneecaps and the buffet. There's no food. He's always talking about food, but he loves pepper like crazy. Aileen is here. Godchild is the other person who is going to join us next week. Aileen. I hope she'll be free because she's always doing live streams nowadays. But I already told her to reserve Sunday so that she can come for the international event, an evening of music. So God's Child, we are just talking about next Sunday's event, and I hope you are going to be there because I think we were just talking about you like a while ago before you came in. I know she was out with the kids. So nice to see you there, here, Eileen. Nice to see you, Eileen. God's Child. Okay, let me show Vivian what she was asking. Jason and Gina, what is the link? Oh, Jason and Gina, you're asking for Jason and Gina. Just search for them. I don't know that they are probably working or something in the background, but you can check out for them. And if you don't have Curvy Kai has a very great reputation on YouTube streets as well. Yes, it's next Sunday. Christmas Eve. It is the final Sunday service of the year at Yoga with Goga. You know me, I know how to throw a mean party, God's Child. So it's going to be the last Sunday service. We have to make it. We have to go big or go home. Okay, we go big and we are going home. We are going big and we are going home. Johnny Small Pepper, thank you so much for coming in. Cuddles, nice to see you. Lisa is on the chat, by the way. We had an amazing conversation about money, for one, interest rates, credit cards. It was like a great conversation there. All right, I wanted to show Vivian. Vivian wants to know how to change the colors on StreamYard. This, I think, applies to a lot of people, including Priscilla. Priscilla, I've remembered why I wanted to talk to you. I've remembered. It was this question by Vivian. I have remembered what I wanted to tell you, Priscilla. When you go to StreamYard, first of all, guys, you need to figure out what is your brand color. So don't pick like don't pick like colors that don't pick the random StreamYard color that StreamYard chooses for you. You need to like pick a color that you want. So for example, my brand colors are purple. So everything around Yoga with Goga I will always throw purple anywhere so that purple can be on your face. Purple can be on your face the entire time because that's my brand color. So Priscilla's brand color is pink. So that's why her StreamYard is very pink. The only reason I have red on StreamYard at the moment is because it's Christmas and I'm trying to bring in the Christmas spirit on my StreamYard. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you how to change the color because Vivian has asked this question. So this is how you do the question. I love your backdrop. Thank you so much, Mish. I also love my backdrop. That's what it looks like. It's a Christmas tree. I have my fancy Christmas tree, which has my brand colors there. So who said that the Christmas tree needs to be green? I can make my Christmas tree purple and I can get away with it. So I'm going to share my screen so that you guys can see how to do it. Nan Musa, make sure you do this because tomorrow I'm coming to your channel to see whether you got it. But Nan Musa already has a brand color. She does red. So I'm going to share my screen. You will see this. There you go. So that is StreamYard. That's what StreamYard looks like. On phone, it will definitely look different. On phone, it will definitely look different. On phone, it will definitely look different. So I'm going to now click here. You come to brand. Okay. Then you scroll down on brand. Vivian, I hope you're taking notes. Are you seeing this part written brand color? You need to change this thing. So you click on this thing written brand color. Then you come to this thing, this line. I want to now bring my purple brand colors. Are you seeing the way it has changed just by a click? And I can even make, there's a certain shade of purple that has to be my brand. It's normally this dark shade. Look at everything on the chart has changed to purple, including the banner down there. So that's how you change the brand color. So put your brand colors. Don't go and put the default StreamYard one, which is normally blue. I think it's normally some very weird shade of blue. I think it looks like this. Not that one. It normally looks like this, I think. So all of you tend to have this color on StreamYard, which is like very basic. So get your brand colors. If your favorite color is yellow, you can change it into yellow and the chart will change into yellow. If it is red like Nanmusa, it will change into red. If it is purple like me, it will change into purple like that. And then you save it. It's very automatic. It's just a click. And then you already have your brand color done. That's how you do it. It's very easy. Hey, Cutters Way, how you doing, Cutters Way? Thank you so much, Cutters Way, for coming in. So, Vivian, that's how you go about it. That's how you go about it when it comes to... Kavi says, I've been learning on your videos, Lisa. Thank you so much. Americans, I think, really benefited a lot from Lisa's conversation. Now, so that is how you change it. Now, you notice my colors have now become purple. But because it's Christmas season, I want to bring them back to red. Just to create in that Santa spirit. And voila. My name changes to red. My banner changes to red. And you can change these things. You can even change these things to be, you see, bubble. You can have it minimal. You can have it block. I like bubble though. It makes it look fancy. So that's how you change your color. Vivian, I hope I've answered your question. So you just go to brand. You'll see this thing written brand color. Then you click on brand. The next thing you need to know about this is putting music. Don't play StreamYard music. Some of you, your live streams, even after you've gotten monetized, you're still playing this StreamYard songs. Scroll down here on music. Download music from YouTube, audio library, and then come upload it here. You can add music. You can add your own music. Click on add music. It will open for you a button like this. Then you add that music. You add that music, and then that is the music that will be playing on your background. Rather than having these songs by in fact, I deleted all the StreamYard songs from my StreamYard. I don't have any StreamYard songs on my background. All the songs except this one. Some of you have this song. Let me increase the volume. These are popular StreamYard songs. Should be playing this song. Go download music from audio library, then come and upload it here. And then now it becomes like your brand song. You can get one that resonates with you, like the anthem I like playing. Or Alicia is saying repeat add music. You come to brand. You click on brand. You scroll down, you'll find this you'll find this StreamYard song somewhere here. They normally come down here after the background. Here. You scroll down up. There are many because I've added all these songs from audio library. Then you click on add music. Then it will ask you to upload the music, and then that is the music you use on StreamYard. That's the logic. That's how you go about it. So, and then you stop using these StreamYard songs, these things. I deleted all the stream. You can delete these ones on StreamYard. You can delete these songs. They're not necessary. You can delete all of, you can remove them. And then you just have YouTube audio library songs. So even sometimes when I want to change my anthem, I just come and click here. Then I hide my life. Then I downloaded the song by effects. Then I added it as music. So it's always there permanent. Like that. And then the music I use for my live stream is this one. It's always here. So I just come and click on it when I'm interviewing somebody. When I click on that music, it just lingers in the background nicely, like some nice jazz music. So always don't be using this StreamYard music. It is very boring. You already have free music from audio library. Use music from YouTube. We talked about YouTube music in a previous live stream. Download the songs from audio library, come and add them on your StreamYard, and then you use them. You use them as like as your source of music, so that you're not playing generic music from StreamYard. Yeah, so I think I've answered Vivian. Vivian was asking how to change the colors. Another thing you may want to do is background. Background is very important. You guys have always asked me, Goga, what are these purple things running behind you? That's my background. Background, you just come here. YouTube has changed. Nowadays StreamYard has added new backgrounds. They have these moving backgrounds like this. You can see them. You can see the sides moving, but you can add your own background. Just go. I can add my background, which is my city, like that. I can add like the US. You have like that background, so you can download the backgrounds, and then you have a very nice background in the moving. It makes it look very, I don't know, it just adds a very nice vibe to a live stream. Like it makes you look like you know what you are doing in life. Priscilla's question: how do you add a video to thank your super chats and channel members? It is the same thing, Priscilla. It is the same thing that you do, Priscilla. You go when I started going live, I can use YouTube music. Yes, Kavi, you can start using YouTube music. You don't need to use StreamYard music. It's very boring. Don't use StreamYard music. Papa knows me because Papa used to help me with my watch hours last year. So he knows I always used to play StreamYard music. So anytime Papa comes to my live stream, I have to make sure I'm not playing StreamYard music because it annoys the hell out of him, because he had to deal with my live streams every single day with that song. So I think he has trauma from that song. Yeah. So for Priscilla, you come to brand again. These things are branding. One day I think maybe we should do a live stream about StreamYard branding. You come to you see this part where there are video clips. You know, some of you put this. A typical person I want to call out, the person who did their first live stream this week, Hillbow Dennis, HD African Scope. This is what they were doing. That is the first video everybody on StreamYard knows how to play, the 30-second countdown. And I can't blame them. Did you know you can add your own videos? You can add your own video clips. So Priscilla, for you to be able to have that video clip like Vivian, because Priscilla is asking this question because Vivian surprised us during her birthday, a monetization party. shared this nice video to thank super chat, and shared this those kind of videos. So you need to, these videos, you edit them separately. You go make a video nicely out of YouTube. So not out of YouTube, yeah. Go make videos nicely out of StreamYard, the way you normally do your own videos. But make sure this video is not more than 200 MB. It has to be a very short video. Keep it around 30 seconds at most. Let that video be about 30 seconds at most, because if it's bigger, it will refuse to upload. And then you come and click here. It will tell you the video to add. If the video is too large, it will give you that warning. Oops, that file is a bit too large. The size limit for video clips is 200 megabytes. So what they need you to do is post a video that is under 200 MB and below. So these videos are very short. The videos like you want to promote as video clips, you put them here. Can be something like that. I'm taking a quick break. I'll be right back. That video is only 20 seconds long. That video is only 20 seconds long. So you have to make sure, as long as it's not more than 200 megabytes, and then it's like under 30 seconds, it will accept to be added here. If you make it very big, it will refuse. It will refuse. It could be my countdown video. So I just went and downloaded all these videos. These ones I made from scratch. You have to, like, if you do videos on YouTube, you can create a video to welcome your super chatters and your members. You can create a video to thank those people as they come in. You can create a video to acknowledge your super chats. And then you just come and upload it here. So anytime you get a super chat, you just click here. And then it plays. And then it plays. And then it plays. So that's how you do videos. You have to edit it separately. Make sure it is under 200 megabytes, and then make sure it's under 200 megabytes, and then it's like smaller. David Ant is asking, Goga, are my videos being blocked? Yes, like the live stream you did for like 5 days disappeared. I came after you had finished it, and then it was showing that live stream is like over. It was like a lot of minutes. It was like the time was off. Then I don't know, it disappeared. I couldn't find it after shortly. So I don't know what happened to it, David. I think that video can't process. David, let me come and answer that question. I'm coming to answer that question nicely. Let me say that people have understood these things. Then I answer David's question. Yeah, so that's it. So that's how you do these branding things. So Nanmusa is asking, how do we download the hour? You go to Nanmusa, how do you ask me this question? You are a monetized channel and you don't know how to download YouTube music. I thought I did a whole live stream teaching people how to download music from YouTube. Let me show you. I don't mind showing you, Nan Musa, because I know you are collecting receipts that day. Oh my goodness, David, thank you so much for the super chat. Guys, David is flexing. David is saying, Google, play the song one more time. Okay, David, for you, I will do it. This is my second super chatter, guys. If you don't have him, please connect to him. And that's my Dragon channel member as well. When you go to David's house and you give him a super chat, he sings for you like, he's a musician. David sings for you, like he starts singing for you like a personalized song. He'll start like say, Curvy, beautiful Curvy, thank you for this. I mean, that's okay. I don't know how to sing, but that's the context of how David acknowledges this. But David, the day your channel blows up, will you be singing for all those 100 people giving you super chats? Why are you making your life hard, David? David is my channel member, so he sings for people directly when they give him super chats and stuff in his channel. He personalizes them based on how he knows you. So for me, it starts like, go girl, may your pot never run dry. So it's like, it's always just some weird. Yeah. Anyway, moving on swiftly. How do I add other backgrounds? Where do I download? Hey, okay. Very many questions. Let me see how they can answer them. You guys were suffering, yeah? You guys have been suffering on StreamYard. How are you suffering on StreamYard and I'm here? You just ask me and I can even, one day I'll get Kirk. Kirk is another StreamYard guru. I will get Kirk, David is actually the one who pointed me to Kirk. I'll get Kirk to come and teach us about StreamYard tricks. I go to his channel. I go to Kirk's channel and I borrow some of these ideas there. when I'm lost on StreamYard, I go steal those ideas. Okay, I need to answer this question by David. I'm putting stars on the question. Another thing, when people ask you questions on StreamYard and you want to get back to them, like that's what I was doing with Lisa, you put a star on them so that you don't forget. You put a star. Super chats are automatically starred. Like that. Oh my goodness, Jason and Gina! I've not seen this. So in case you miss a super chat, you go to the starred messages. This is for Jason and Gina. This couple love spoiling me. And some of you be reading the messages that people have written for you on your super chat. Super chat activated. Appreciate all your love and support. Blessings, Goga, for supporting others and making connections. Amen. Hey. Yeah, some of you never read your messages on the super chats. So that's what Jason and Gina said. David said what in his message? David said, play the song one more time. For real, this. I'm going to tell you something about this thing about putting messages on super chat. I mom didn't put a message because it's a super sticker. Super stickers don't have messages. So starred messages are normally good in case you like forget. You see, like if Annie was asking a question to Lisa, you put a star on them so that you don't forget. So Fred Dangote has asked, how do I add other backgrounds? That's a question. David is asking, are my videos being blocked? But I wanted to answer that. There was a question that was asked by Nan Musa, how do you download? So David will be live tomorrow at 2:00 Kenyan time. He was in Egypt, but he's now back. So let me answer Nan Musa's question. Nan Musa, let me stop sharing this so that you can see. Nan Musa, you're on the chat. I don't like answering questions that people are not here, so that they don't miss out. Nan Musa, you on the chat? This is your answer. This is your answer. Thank you, David, for the blessing. May your pot never run dry. And that was Jason and Gina. So if you don't have my super chatters, Jason and Gina have already said you connect to them. If you are looking for bananas, if you want to get 1K bananas, run there. All right, now I want to. Okay, Nan Musa's question is, how do you download the music? So Nan Musa, you go to your studio. This is my YouTube studio. Then you just scroll down here on the left, come to audio library. In audio library, you will find all the songs under the sun. So I always say, I like calming songs. So I will always come here, filter them. And I say, I want a calm mood. I apply. It gives me all the songs that are calm. And then sometimes I want a genre that is jazz. Maybe jazz or R&B. And you apply it. And then you'll see them. You can filter, and you can even filter based on the duration. You can say I want a song that is longer than 4 minutes. Then you apply it. So it will give you a song that is longer than 4 minutes, and you see it's this one. And then it tells you can use this audio track in any of your videos. Okay, then you just play it. You can play it or download it. You play it here. That way. Or let me say I want, let me remove this. There's normally a nice R&B song. Let me look for it. The one Latoya likes playing on her channel. There's a song Latoya loves playing on her channel. Let me just look for it. It's called emotional mess. Let me just search for it directly. You can filter. Another thing, you can search the song. You can, let's say you want prayer, like Sunday service. I just came and searched prayer, and then it gives you all the songs that may be prayers on the chart. You see, yoga style there and everything. This is how you download. And then Nanmusa, I want you to do one thing. Make sure the song that you're downloading, the license says free. Don't go and download songs that are like don't go and download songs that have CC in them. CC means you have to give attribution. These ones that have this thing that they play button, you just use them for free. You don't need to like give any attribution. But these ones that have CC in them, let me see. Let me look for one. Christine has a Christine will Christine. No, I think I typed it wrong. It's called Zabriskie. Zabriskie. Is it Zabriskie? Yeah, Christine Zabriskie. You see her songs. She has very good songs, this lady. But you see the license type is CC. The license means you have to put this in your description. So always look for the ones that only have the play button, because if you ever download music from YouTube library and you're supposed to give attribution and you fail to give that attribution, you can get a copyright claim in the future. So it's always good to put the description that the artist wants. They are giving you their music to use for free. The only thing they want you to do is put this in your description. So you just come and copy all of it. And YouTube gives you a very nice, you just copy it here, copy. Then you just go put it in your description. So if I decided to use Zabriskie's song in my live stream, I will have to come and put it on the description of the live stream. So you download it. You download it here. Once you download it, it goes to your computer. And then now you go back to StreamYard and then you add it. So that's how you do these downloads. And then make sure the song is also not so big. YouTube also limits you on the duration of the song that you can upload. YouTube also limits, Oh my goodness, Anthony Holmes is saying I might as well join the super chatters. Anthony is also my channel member, guys, and he was my co-host last Sunday when we lost power in Kenya. So, and he's going to join me on next week as well as a music producer during the interview with Mama Fisher. Nightbot is going to drop his house there. Anyway, so as I was saying, Goga, you have to be monetized, right? No, Aileen, you don't need to be monetized to use YouTube Music. It's free. Just go to your studio. You don't need to be monetized. You don't need to be monetized at all. Hey, Spirit Junkie is here from Steph's house. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Spirit Junkie. I know you from Steph. Thank you so much for coming in, Spirit Junkie. I really appreciate your presence. Thank you so much for tapping in. How are you doing? Yeah, thank you so much, guys, for the offerings. I'm sorry, not the offerings. I meant the super chats, not the offerings. Why am I thinking like I'm a bishop? Yes, collecting offerings. Yeah. Anyway, where was I? Nan Musa, have you understood it? I go to the friend's question now. Have you understood it? Have you understood what you how to download them? So you download them and then you go and upload them. And you go and upload them on StreamYard, and then now you play them on StreamYard. Then you can be having very nice music on StreamYard rather than the boring StreamYard music. We all know StreamYard music is boring, you know. I meant super chats. I didn't mean like offerings. I'm sorry. I don't know. This Sunday service, sometimes you're thinking you're a bishop. It gets into your head. But thank you for the offerings to my guys. If you don't have my super chat, what are you waiting for? Take international flights. You have Anthony Holmes, who has helped a lot of content creators with their WH. Victoria Mima, are you on the chat? I hope you have Anthony Holmes helping you with your WH. You have Jason and Gina. You have David Hunt, the Anti-Okra Crusader. You have Rosalind's family episodes, who became my newest channel member. And you have I Am Om, who is typing in all the way from the States. Let me answer the next question. I think I've answered Nan Musa. I've answered Nan Musa. So I'm going to I'm going to stop sharing this screen so that I can answer the second question. Goga. This is by Fred. Goga, how do I add other backgrounds? Where do I download them? All right, this is a very good question. You need to get, you can download your backgrounds from free stock videos, but you have to make sure they are so tiny. Like it has to be like, you can download images. Like the background I'm using, I just downloaded it online and then I went and edited it. It's a free to use image. Don't go and download images that have copyright. They can get you into trouble one day if you are viral and you go famous or something like that. You can also download, from, I always just look for them online, like Pixels, Pixelbay, Pixel Dash. I download them from there and then I just give them a bit of an edit. But there are these ones that are these ones especially on streets. I just go and look for GIFs. Like look at this background, for instance. I'm going to remove myself and then you see my background. You see that background with the purple running lines? That one, I stole that idea from David Hunt. I went to his live stream and I noticed he has a very nice purple harmonious background running behind him. And then because I couldn't get something that was smooth as that, I went and looked for this one online. I searched for this video like crazy until I found it. It was somewhere online and it was like, it was, I think, a free to use video. And then I ended up panel beating it. Nicely. I changed the color to purple, and then I made sure that it looks this nice. I added the filters on the video, then it came out this way. So this was the final product. Yeah, so it creates that bit of harmony and stuff, and it worked very well. Lumiere, I'm going to answer your question next. Just hold on. There's a nice question there by Lumiere. Yeah, so you can get these things online. And then you edit them nicely so that they can fit your purposes. Spirit Junkie says, in the USA, we use Canva. Yes, I told you guys to use Canva. I told you guys if you're struggling to edit videos, go to Canva. Canva is like the best basic thing you can ever use to edit your videos. Use Canva. Spirit Junkie is right. Use Canva to edit your videos. It's the most amazing and easiest. And it gives you like, I even showed you last time, it gives you a template. If you want to like edit a YouTube thumbnail, if you want to like edit a YouTube video, if you want to edit an Instagram post, it gives you those aspects. So use Canva. It's a very beautiful and it's for free. Unless you do a paid version like Momo, you can use it for free, especially if you're starting off on YouTube, and then you don't need to like pay much to use it. Yeah, so you can use Canva. So Nanmusa, we've taught you how to download, and Nanmusa has gone to download videos there. Music rather for her channel to put them on StreamYard. Now let me go to David's question. Fred, you can get them from anywhere online. I will get some sites and then I will suggest but for me I use Pixadash. Is it Pixadash? I've forgotten. Pixabay. Pixabay. Canva also has very good templates. I also got a very nice background from Canva, a purple one. You can also use Canva to get like templates that are free. Canva. You can use Canva as Spirit Junkie suggested. It gives you some very nice backgrounds. Okay. Is there anything wrong to do? So many questions. If Anya will answer your question, let me put a star on it. Yeah, so you can use that one. Okay. This Christmas tree, I downloaded it from Pixabay. I needed to look for a Christmas tree, and then the Christmas tree was green. When I show you the original picture, it was green. Then I went and did some editing so that it can be purple. I changed the hue because I wanted the Christmas tree to reflect my brand color, which is purple, and that's how I did it. So this original picture is very different. It's very different. If I was to show you the original picture, you'll be surprised what it looks like. People, guys, take notes. Anthony Holmes and Rebecca Mleprince is also my channel member. They're giving you ideas on some of the places you can use. Take notes, take notes. Anthony is talking about Filmora. Leprince is talking about InShot. Take notes. This is how you get ideas. Take those notes. Take those notes very fast. Take those notes. Let me go to the third question. Somebody asked whether they can take videos and edit them. Was it Lumiere? Yeah, Lumiere asked. Lumiere asked, can you download copyrighted image and customize? This is very dangerous because copyrighted image can catch up with you. That's why they always say it's better to either you take your own pictures or you go to stock free pictures that you can use, for your channel. So I wouldn't recommend you get a copyrighted image because it can get you into trouble. Make sure it is free to use so that you don't, because what if that video goes viral and then the owner of the picture comes for you? They can easily give you a copyright because of that picture. So that's what they always say, it's better to be safe than sorry. You can definitely customize images. If let's say you are doing, we were talking about this at Priscilla's live stream the other day. If you are doing like a video and you are talking about a celebrity, for example, and then you want to use a picture of that celebrity to give it context, you can download that picture. Then you create a thumbnail and you edit that thumbnail afresh. But it will not look like you've shared the original picture of, let's say, that celebrity that you're talking about. But you can even put your picture and then you write text on top of it, look shocked. It has changed the entire context of the image. So it's no longer very original as it is. Because what you need to do by avoiding copyrighted images, you're also trying to avoid reused content, because if that image is somewhere online and then it appears again on your channel, YouTube systems may catch up with you one day and they're like, why are you using people's thumbnails? It can slap you with reused content. That's why they always say change your thumbnail. Even if you do live streams every day and you're using the same thumbnail, give it text, something different. For me, I use different topics. I've never gotten into trouble. I may use the same thumbnails for my live stream, but you notice like today I put Lisa. Lisa was the guest, so it will look different. It will never look the same. It will always look different. So it totally it gives it context that is totally different, that it doesn't look like the original thumbnail. So even if somebody was looking at my live stream from last week and they look at the live stream from this week, it's different. Yes, it's the same Goga, but it's Lisa on the image. So it's not the same thing. So it gives it so try to you can get images and you can edit them so that they look, but avoid copyrighted images. Just for obvious reasons. Ifeanyi asked, is there anything wrong to do raw videos? I like bleaching cream only on Michael Jackson Brothers. Is there anything wrong to do raw videos? Edit the videos, give it context. Don't go and get a video and then keep it raw as it is. I always say this is something we've been told by everybody who has made it on YouTube. Edit your videos, give it context, because when you edit your videos, you tell a story. Never give people raw content and then hope that they make sense out of it. I know live streams sometimes are very raw because we don't edit ourselves in live streams, but if you go make a video, don't throw a raw video on people. Give it context, either give it a commentary. Why are you sharing? What is the story you're trying to tell in this video? Don't make it raw. Don't just make it raw and throw it on people like that. Give it context so that people are able to appreciate where you're coming from with that particular story. If you're talking about, yes, the bleaching and everything, give it context, but also be very mindful in how you put that context, so that you're also not disenfranchising a community or a segment of the community. Because if you end up disenfranchising a segment of the community, you get into YouTube copyright problems or guidelines. You are violating YouTube guidelines. So you have to make sure you do it very nicely. In a way that doesn't disenfranchise anyone. You have to You have to edit videos. You can't do raw footage. You can't. Don't throw content at people to edit it for you. Like, oh, don't, don't do it. Don't do it. The best videos, the best videos are edited. The best videos are edited because you are telling a story. Your video tells a story. If you don't edit the video, there's no story you are telling people, so people will not be able to get the context. Um, some content with descriptions face exactly Rebecca I'm the prince. Yes, exactly Rebecca I'm the prince. Even no hashtag. Exactly. Yeah, so you can already see there's a lot of experience on the chat. Ifeanyi, I told you that people are very experienced on YouTube streets. Um, Google, why does fading trouble me in StreamYard? Is it light or camera? Fading. You're talking about fading. It is your camera. Friend, I've been to your live stream before. It is your camera. It is your camera or the lighting. But I think it's probably your camera. It's probably your camera that gives you that glow. I even told Evangelista Wangari, I think she's asleep now. The camera, if it's, let me just see whether I can make my camera dirty right now so that you see what I'm talking about. I need like, let me just see whether I can make the camera, I'll clean it up just now. Let me see whether I can make it. I just need to touch the camera like this. Are you seeing the way my camera has changed? I'm very milky because I've just put my fingerprint on the camera. One of the things you can do is always make sure you clean your camera before you do a live stream. I'm just cleaning my camera. Look at the difference it has created. I just put a fingerprint on my camera. I was looking very misty and milky, but then when I cleaned it up, it now looks very clean. So always make sure that your camera is because we use our phones, so we tend to touch our cameras with our fingers. Sometimes it's important to make sure that at least you clean up the camera so that it doesn't like create that misty look. And then that totally helps. And then the back camera, of course, the back camera, I like what Rebecca says. The back camera gives you the best image. Yes, it does. The back camera only works, especially if you're one person and you're using your phone. You know, when you go and put your phone like this, and then this back camera is facing you, you don't know whether the live stream is still going on this side. So you always have to make sure you have somewhere where you can refer to. So if you have a spare phone, you can go put one phone on a tripod. So the live stream can be happening from this phone with the back camera facing you. And then you go get a separate camera or a separate phone where you are checking that the live stream is still running, so that if this one freezes, you'll be able to know that you've frozen, so that you don't continue talking. Then you come and fix it, and then you go continue. Because if you are seated there, the back camera is definitely the best, but you need to make sure that it's working the entire time. It's working the entire time. Kisha, welcome, Kisha. Kisha, we finished the interview with Lisa. People just say that we have to discuss. They have a lot of questions post the Sunday service, so I'm just tackling their questions. Kisha is my channel member, guys, and one of my moderators as well. Latonya's cooking for the soul is here. How you doing, beautiful? Welcome, Latonya, all the way from the States as well. Yeah, I leak it. Oh my God, Fred, you can't be leaking your camera. Don't leak your. Get a soft cloth and then be using it to clean your camera. Don't go and leak your camera. What? You have no business leaking your camera. Get a soft cloth, like you wear spectacles. Yeah, you wear glasses. Just go get the cloth used to, like, you wipe your glasses with, and then Rebecca, this is bad advice. Leak your camera for better images. Mad people everywhere. I told you that's why we had to chase Rebecca out of the live stream on Wednesday, because I knew this lady, the moment she joins the live stream, we are not going anywhere. That's why I had to silence her that day. Let me answer David's question. David, are you on the chat? David is asking, Goga, are my videos being blocked? Yes, David. David, are you on the chat? This is your answer. Yes, your videos are being blocked. This is why. You did David, are you on the chat? Let me see whether he's there. He may be driving or buying okra or something. I don't want him to miss the answer. I saved this question last because it's very sensitive. These people are talking about, guys, don't leak your cameras. Don't listen to Rebecca. Leave Rebecca alone. But I don't know. I've never leaked my camera, so I don't know whether it works. But now, Rebecca, you're making me think of going to leak my phone camera tomorrow. Like, Rebecca, this is just bad advice, but I will try it. Rebecca has just told us that we need to be leaking our cameras for quality video. Okay, I don't even know what I'm saying, but anyway. Oh, David says, I meant my messages. Yes, David, for some reason, I told you there's sometimes I type on your chat and you don't see it. I don't know why. I don't know whether it is the software. I don't know. There's something about the software. David, that when we type on your chat, sometimes you don't see them. Even that, you remember that day I had to make 3 song requests and you kept on saying, Google, I've not seen your request. I don't know why. I don't know what is the cause. I don't know that there are some words that you've put on. I don't know. David, you can go check here whether you have any words that have been blocked. Let me see whether I can show you my studio. Go here, because I know Nightbot has not blocked them. David says, I don't leak your camera. That is a new technique that I don't think is healthy. I don't think I agree with Rebecca on this one. This thing about leaking cameras. And these are decorated channel member of mine giving this kind of advice. I am shocked. And then she's a classy lady. All her relatives are subscribed to my channel. She's telling people to leak cameras. I am shocked. David, go to settings on your studio. And then come here on community, where we normally have our moderators. And then check whether there are any blocked words here. Check whether there are any blocked words here or something. There may be blocked words here that you may not know that may be there, that are causing them not to be typed, because I don't think it's not Nightbot timing us out or anything. I just noticed that some messages you never see them unless I don't know why. So we just check whether there are any blocked words in your settings tab. And then we see whether that can solve the problem. I don't think whether we can see whether that can solve the problem. Spirit Junkie, wait. Spirit Junkie is still here. Let me see. I want to answer a question by Karimi. Karimi is asking, can someone edit a live stream? Yes, you can edit a live stream after it has ended. You can. I always edit all my live streams after they've ended. I edit my live streams to remove the countdown. So let me show you what I normally do. I'm still on my studio, so I will just close this. When you you can edit, even when I can even edit this live stream to remove the entire part where I have talked after Lisa left. So you just come to your content, you go to your live stream. This live stream, I can't edit it now because it's ongoing. But let's say an old live stream. Let me go to this let me go to this live stream, how to set up Nightbot part 2. You click on that live stream, then you come to, it's normally where? It's normally details. Hold on. Editor. You click on editor on the left. You can only do this on a computer, by the way, or a desktop version of your channel. So I come here and then I can say I'm going to trim. I normally trim my live stream, especially the countdown part. So let's say the live stream was 3 hours, 13 minutes. I can trim it. I can even trim it to halfway and I leave it. I say maybe for the first 20 minutes, I was just talking receipts, nothing about the content. You can trim and remove that part there like that. And then you make the live stream start where, so anybody who's coming to rewatch, they will find the live stream will start where you want it to start. You can always put your live stream in private until you've done all those changes. And then now you let it upload. So you can trim it. Even if let's say I didn't like the end, I can come and remove the entire end. So this is what I was telling Lisa to do. In case I still continue doing the live stream on her channel, I would have just told her to go and remove this entire part, the 1 hour where I've been talking, answering your questions. You remove that last 1 hour, and then the live stream will end up staying, and then you save it. And then it becomes a new live stream with less time. The only live streams you can't edit are very long live streams. Like let's go to my birthday party for last month. You remember the birthday party I did last month? That was an 8-hour live stream. This live stream can't be edited because it is too long. When you click on editor, it's deactivated, and they tell you this video can't be trimmed because it's too long. So this live stream is too long, it can't be edited. The thing is, if the live stream is too long, it takes a lot of time to process. So YouTube doesn't want to give itself all that work. So that's why it's saying that. So if a live stream is too long, you can't edit it. But if it's like 4 hours or less, if it's 4 hours or less, then it's wait. Okay, I'm coming, Kisha, to answer this. Yeah, so that's how you edit live streams, Karimi. That's how you edit live stream. Another way you can do it, Latonya is asking, is that how you can remove parts with music? No, if you want to remove parts with music, let me show you how you do it. You mean copyright music? No, with copyright music, it's different. With copyright music, you need to remove them individually. For example, let me get you a video that I have copyright claim. I have a video with copyright claim. This is my video from last, like how many months ago? 6 months ago? Was it a live stream or I think it was a live stream? Let me just look for it. It will show monetization is off. It will give me a red. I always look at the monetization sign because it will be red. It was not monetized because of a copyright claim. This one. See this one that is red. Let me tell you guys, when your video has been demonetized, this is what it looks like. So this live stream was demonetized because of music. I used music that I'm not supposed to be using, so I have copyright. On this video. So what happens? This is to answer Tonya. You come to that one. You just come to copyright. And they always tell you, so copyright, when you have a copyright thing on a music, this is what it looks like. You have an option to dispute, trim it out, replace the song, and mute the song. But this song was so long. This song was like 14 minutes, so I can't do anything about it. But the owner has allowed me to use it, but I can't monetize the video. So what happens? If you get a copyright claim, you can dispute it, especially if it is music that maybe, let's say, David gave me his music. I can tell people, no, but I know the artist. David is the one who sang this song. Or you can trim out that part. When you trim it out, you can edit. But my video is so long, so I can't edit it. Usually, for you to be able to remove music in videos, the music needs to be like about 4 minutes long, or not more than 5 minutes, for you to be able to trim out that song. If the music is more than 5 minutes, you will not be able to remove it. You can replace the song with the music from YouTube library, or you can mute the song. So in case I was able to do anything on this video, I would have just said replace the song. I would have clicked on replace the song, then continue. Then it will open for me YouTube library to choose the song I want to replace it with. And then after 2 hours, it will be done. The copyright will go away. So that's how you deal with replacing the parts with music when it has copyright. Okay. Yeah, so make sure. So I think live streams are limited. If a live stream goes beyond 4 hours, it's very hard to edit it. If it's music, it's make sure it's not more than 5 minutes, and so on and so forth. I think that's it. Hey, Random J, how you doing, Jeremy? How is your wife, Ebony? Oh, Jeremy just got married recently. So it's so nice to see him. He's my channel member, by the way. Welcome, Random J. Nice to see you. I want to like answer this final question by. It says, thank you, Goga, for the answer. Oh, Kisha is saying she's not happy. Let me see this. Kisha says she's not happy because. Let's read this. Look, I'm not happy today. I think someone is helping me and giving me slightly rotten bananas. My account has grown by almost 200 in the last week with 100 overnight last. Wow, who is this person? The problem you can never know who this person is. Where have you been fishing? Who is this person? Who is this person? Oh, David Ann says, I used to have a lot of bots and I got a banned word list from someone. Maybe, David, that's why we can't see some of our messages, because I think it has happened more than once or twice for me. Kisha, this is bad. Okay, if you're on this channel and you're trying to help Kisha with bananas, please stop giving her rotten bananas. While she appreciates your effort and your love, please stop giving her rotten bananas. Rotten bananas, you're going to ruin her channel. You're going to ruin her channel. I think that's all I can say. I don't know who is that person. I don't even have banana. I always just have my channel. I don't even have a ninja. Yeah, that's weird. I don't know. That's weird. Sorry about it, Kisha. That can be very annoying. Who is that trying to ruin Kisha's channel, guys? Okay, remind me on Wednesday. I will make noise. You know, Wednesday live stream I can make noise because we'll be many. They'll all be here. Today they were late because we had to start the live stream late. Who is this person? Kisha, I will talk to you privately. I will talk to you privately. I will ask you one question. And if you answer in the affirmative, I will tell you who the person I think it is. There are only two people I know who are capable of this. Yeah, who are capable of this. But I will ask you one question. If you answer yes, then I will tell you the person who I think it is, and then you can maybe ask them or confront them about it. Yeah, but sorry about it. Jeez, that's horrible. Yeah. That's horrible. Yeah. So stop giving Kisha rotten bananas. That's my moderator. You can't be messing up my moderator's channel. You can't be. Yeah. You can't be. All right. Is there any other question? I think I've finished. All your questions. Let me see whether there is any part. David? I think I've answered David's question. Guys, once again, if you don't have my blessers, please check out I Am Om, Roslyn's family episode. You can check out David Hunt, Jason and Gina, who have been very generous to anybody who is not yet at 1K, and Anthony Holmes. Thank you so much to my super chatters. I really appreciate the support. There's no any other question. I think I've answered everything. Is that all? Can we go now? Yeah, I'm honestly excited. I've answered everything. I've answered Vivia's question. I've answered like Kisha. I've answered Fred. I've answered like, whew, that's nice. That's nice. Well, we'll come up to say, oh, Jason and Gina want to come up and say hi. Okay, fine. Let me drop them the link. I can't refuse my people. I can't refuse family. If family wants to come and say hi, and I know they're not so chatty, so they won't talk a lot. Gina wants to say hi, Goga. Okay, Jason, I'm sending the link. Let me get my milk. Finish my milk. Okay, there's a link. Drama people are coming. These are receipts. I've just dropped the link. I hope you've been able to see it. New couple, what are you doing here? You're supposed to be with wife hugging. Jeremy, that is being directed to you. Rebecca was there that day. Oh my goodness, this lady and drama. Jeremy, are you seeing what Rebecca has written to you? Look at what Rebecca. This is Rebecca targeting Jeremy and Ebony. New couple, what are you doing here? You're supposed to be your wife hugging. Jeremy, I didn't say it. It is Rebecca. I didn't say anything. I didn't say anything, Jeremy. This is Rebecca. I'm targeting like Random J. Random J. Yep. Hey, they can't just be hugging every day, Rebecca. They can't be hugging every day. So he has to come and say hi to me as well. Why are you like ruining my member is saying hi to me? The Prince, leave me alone. They can't just be hugging all day. They have to like work, do things, make breakfast, come and say hi to Goga. They can't just be hugging the entire time. Oh my, Rebecca Mlepnis, were you there that day Jeremy came with Ebony on the panel? You are there. I didn't know. Okay, I'm waiting for Gina to come up. I've just dropped the link. Gina, did you get it? Did you get the link? Random J is a great new grandfather and new husband. The things ladies remember. Oh my goodness. Yeah, this gender. Jeremy just came to say hi to me. Rebecca is down there on the chat. What is this? Like, these are newlywed. Okay, let me bring Gina up, guys. Gina, are you ready? I see you making your hair.
Hey, guys. How are you?
We are good. How are you?
My boss, Brother Goga. How's everybody today?
Wait, I heard that you were deputy of receipts.
Yes. I have been promoted, guys. I am now Goga. Tell them my new title, please.
Yeah, she's now the deputy head of night affairs. So she collects all. She collects all my nighttime receipts when I'm asleep, so that the Jamaicans and the Americans on the chat who are busy discussing things, I get to know what they were discussing last night.
Yes, guys. So I am watching you guys. I have been promoted. I used to work during the day. Goga has put me on duty at night. So I am the official receipt collector for nighttime activities. So be careful, guys. I'm watching.
Gina's watching.
So I just wanted to come up here and say thank you to all of you who have supported our channel, subscribed to our channel, watched our videos.
Oh, it's gone. Huh? Okay. Oh, there was a bit of an echo, so I needed to figure out where it came. But it's gone. It's gone. You're good now.
I'm sorry. And I just want to say thank you, guys. We are on the road to 5K. Yes, we are very close, and I'm excited about that. And I just wanted to say thank you. Thank you to all of you who have shown us so much love, who have given us advice. Yes. Even the ones that don't like us, we love you too. Thank you, because I know that you guys are still watching. And keep watching. Keep watching.
And hit that thumbs up button.
Hit that thumbs up. Even if you stay in the bushes, you're watching. And I want to give a special shout out to my brother Goga, because Goga is always showing us so much love. Even if we just pop in here to just say hello, Goga has helped us out with doing live streams with us. And
Night bots.
Yeah, everything.
Everything.
He is just so supportive. And when I touch down over there, he's going to be one of the first people that I want to cross paths with.
Once we get to Africa, definitely.
Yes. And also to anybody that needs help growing their channel, there's no magic to this. There's no masterclass to this. It's just engaging. It's just getting out there. I'm not going to stay up here too long because I know Goga's been up here for a while. But I hear a lot of people saying, give me bananas. No, guys, get that out your head. Of course, we all want big numbers, but that's like, for example, if we give Goga, say we give him 10 bananas. We know 10 people to say, hey, go subscribe to Goga's channel. It has to be something over there for them to watch to keep coming back to Goga's channel. So just keep that in mind. I'm not saying we make the best content out here, but put something there to keep the people coming back. If they're not coming for a video, try to do something different. If you guys are just sitting at home making videos, try to go outside. If you can't do in-person collaborations, do YouTube collaborations. They work as well. So if you guys need any help, any advice, we invite all of you to come join our live stream. We're not going to promise you that we can help you get to 1K, but what we can promise you that We will also
Connect
introduce you
good people
to our YouTube community, and we will encourage support. As long as you put in the work, you make the content, they will come.
And we'll always be here for you, regardless. You know, like it's hard to start out brand new, but you know, like
we all started at zero.
We all started at zero.
Well, no, we did. Well, we started at zero, but then I subscribed to our channel, and we have one. So So I just wanted to say thank you guys. We love you guys. And if you haven't subscribed to Jason and Gina, come on, guys.
Look, like,
share, on my shirt.
Comment.
Like, share, comment, and subscribe.
These ones are just coming to
Jason and Gina. Come on, guys. Jason and Gina.
Right. I just got a new wig, Goga, so my hair's kind of long. I'm my Diana Ross.
It is how Jason held your wig, as you know, just for us to
yeah. That's why I need him. I'm my Diana Ross.
That's support right there.
Right. So
that's
also,
what we do.
Well, I'm sure everybody up here is already connected to Goga, but connect to Goga too.
Right.
Connect to Goga too. For all those that are watching that do not have yoga with Goga, please connect to him. He's an amazing supporter, a wonderful human being, and I love him dearly. So please show our brother some support. And I just wanted to say we love you guys. I just got in. I'm gonna go ahead and make this man some dinner. Jason, come say goodbye. No, don't say goodbye. Say see you later. Where you go? Jason.
Wait. David, you have anything for you?
I was just gonna echo them. So my camera situation is kind of whack right now, so I'm not gonna show my face. But
this is what happens when you bash okra.
I love okra.
I
love it.
This is an anti-okra crusader. So anything.
Jason doesn't like okra either.
Jason, my dude. But
he's West Indian. I don't get it, but okay.
I'm West Indian too, so.
Wow.
What does that mean?
Okay.
What is that?
I'm from Trinidad, so.
Oh. Well, I like my okra fried with some salt, pork, and cornbread. That's how I like my okra.
Because you're from the South.
Right.
Listen, real quick. I'm rocking right around 750 right now. And,
okay.
You know, been consistent Monday, Wednesdays, Fridays, except for the last week. I was in Egypt, so I couldn't go live. But anyways, I really do appreciate Goga for his consistency and for his willingness to open up his panel to people who are on the come up. So that's why I'm here. It's the Christmas season. It's all about giving. And I like your spirit, Jason and Gina. I really, really do appreciate it.
Oh, thank you.
And I could feel it, you know, your genuineness. So, you know, I think I clicked on the button today. Maybe I wasn't there before, and I thought I was, but I wasn't. So I clicked on the button. So you got another supporter. So I'll be there for your live streams and all the other stuff. And I just want to say thank you to the community. For Goga's community, a lot of people have come over. And they've showed me support, and I had a 24/7 live stream running, and somehow some got stuck with it, so I gotta go back to it and fix it. But anyways, really appreciate you. I'll be live tomorrow morning, 6 a.m. Eastern, which will be 2 p.m. Kenyan time, and
we'll be there with you.
Kenyan.
Yeah, unfortunately, I go back to work tomorrow, but I will definitely be there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, David, I'm subscribed to you. I sure am, and I'm also going to connect to you from Gina.
Nice.
You don't have to connect back to that page. That's just my page. I don't really have any content there yet.
For collecting receipts.
Hey, Kirby.
Right, but when I collect when I start my other channel, it's going to be called Damn Gina, and I want you guys to come over there and support Damn Gina too.
When we get 5K, we're going to start Gina channel. Damn Gina.
Oh yes, hey Kirby,
nice.
Hey Kirby.
Nice.
So David. Feel free to join us on the live stream. Also, I want to give a shout out real quick to Kirby Kai. I've been checking out Kirby Kai's channel. She is absolutely beautiful. She does some amazing unboxing. She shows some beauty products, some bomb wigs. Nice. And if you guys are not subscribed to Kirby Kai, please go over and check her out. I will be visiting you more often. I had a lot going on, guys. Life has been lifing, but check out Kirby Kai.
Can I say that too? Yo, Kirby Kai is beautiful. Oops.
No, you can say that. It's all right. She's nice looking. She's nice looking. She's a nice looking sister. Yeah, I'm confident in my beauty, so I'm not worried about it. She's beautiful.
Listen, I would also just say I might need to get some of that because I've been my head's been a little dry for a while. So
yeah, Kirby Kai is amazing. She is. She did a comparison of a Louis Vuitton bag and a knockoff Louis Vuitton bag, and I'm being honest, I couldn't even tell the difference. So,
and shout out to Lisa, who was up here earlier.
Oh yes, I didn't get a chance to fully watch Goga. I was getting my hair washed.
I watched.
So Jason did watch, and I will definitely go and watch that stream.
Lisa J Stocks.
Yeah, so I'm not gonna keep Goga up here much longer. And David, like I said, please, we go live. David, please come on the panel.
Do you have a time? Do you have a time frame? Do you have a schedule for your live streams or no?
Well, we usually go live on Fridays. We do like a Friday night chill hangout. It's usually at 10 o'clock at night because we figure it's Friday. People want to hang out and have a good time. But we might come on a little bit earlier to accommodate people that are not here.
But for like people like Goga, 10 o'clock is 6 a.m.
Right.
For him, so you just want to balance out the time.
Right. So, everybody can get a chance to join in and feel free to come up there. Somebody wrote me on Instagram and was like, can we schedule a time? Just come.
Anytime, anything.
You don't have to do a schedule. We live. You want to come up? Let's go. Let's go. Come on, guys. Let's support each other and get everybody's channel up where they want to be.
And smash that like button for Goga right now.
Yeah, hit that like button for Goga. Hit it. Touch it.
I love the energy, guys. Like this is an amazing couple. I call them family. I don't even know how I met. Yeah, we've known each other for a while, and to imagine the drama we met over some very interesting drama we never like talking about.
Right.
But receipts. Right. Yeah, we don't talk about it, but yeah, we already yep. I was like, yeah,
family. I'm learning.
I got her notepad.
I got my notepad all the time. I don't go anywhere without my pad.
Receipts. Yeah, receipts.
Like, where's your book? This is my YouTube receipt book. You can't touch it. Not even Jason knows what I write. So I don't think Jason can save you guys. He can't. He doesn't know. But yes, guys, I'm gonna get up off of this live. I gotta go cook dinner.
Thank you so much.
My bourbon chicken video. I'm about to make some bourbon chicken with some jasmine rice. And as Goga always tells me, I hope you're recording for content, and that's exactly what I'm going to do.
Yeah, you can't be cooking and you're not recording it for content in this Vlogmas season. So put it on content. Put it on content.
All right, guys.
Thank you so much, Jason and Gina. I love you guys. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you popping in. Have a lovely one. Of course.
Love you all in the chat. Thank you guys for coming.
Yes, and we will see you guys in these YouTube streets. We love you guys.
Ciao.
I like how they're so in sync. They picked the phones at the same time. It was so amazing when they were checking out David and they all reached out for their phones and they were like, I was like, these guys are like, they're so in sync. It's amazing.
Yeah, they're awesome. I could feel their spirit, even in the chat, when they were talking and stuff like that, and commenting, you could see.
I'm never worried. Like anytime I have Jason and Gina on the chat, I'm like, okay, they can handle the chat. I know they'll greet everyone. If the chat is too busy for me, I'm always like, okay, I know they'll handle it very, very ably. Right. David, welcome back from Egypt. How are you feeling?
Man, it was good, but it was a whirlwind. Meaning, we were up early in the morning, and we went to bed late at night because they had us going to, the different temples and tombs and the valleys of the kings and Ramses and Tutankhamun's not there. No, yeah, his is there, but they have a whole bunch of different places. So it's really interesting. And the thing about the Valley of the Kings is that they're still discovering new tombs all the time.
I always see that. I'm always like, it's fascinating.
Yeah. Just years and years and years of all the pharaohs and stuff like that. And some of them go down, like 2 levels below. There's a tomb on top and theirs is way down underneath. It's kind of crazy how they put it together. But anyways, fun times. They served us okra. On, I think it was Sunday night or whatever it was. And I was like, you know what? Okay. Because of Goga, I'm gonna try it, and it was bad. I was just like, I was choking. Um, but anyways, I really do appreciate the time and being able to go over there. And it
Nice.
was a good time. It was a good time. I'm not gonna lie. I missed you guys though.
We missed you too. Are you looking forward to having sharing with us content on Egypt? And how are you going to do it, considering your channel is more music than, or you'll put for us background videos or something?
Yeah, I'll have to think about that. I still have so many pictures and stuff to go through. On my phone, I took some, but also with my camera, my 360 camera. So it's like a lot.
Oh, nice. At least you documented the content. That's the most important.
Yes. But I mean, I'm not a travel channel, so I can't.
David, you came to Africa. You must have documented it somewhere. How will you tell people? How will you tell me about okra? But I love the pictures you kept on sending me on Instagram. I was like, David is mad.
Yeah, no, but I did send you a link. It was one of the primary reasons I came up. I sent you a link that shows the time zones in Instagram. So if you go and check your Instagram right now,
let me check the link. Yeah,
you will see that link.
Yeah, I know, because you're in Africa, and I was like, yeah, we're in the same continent right now.
Yeah,
it's not the.
Although I was in the Asian part of Africa, because Africa,
of course,
is also in Asia.
Yeah.
So the Suez Canal.
Oh yeah, that's not. That's not there.
At least that's what the guide was telling us. So when we were running from the Sinai desert, coming back up into Cairo, when we crossed the Suez Canal, the guy was like, "Okay, now we're going back into Africa from Asia." I was like, "Oh."
Okay. Oh, interesting. That's I'm very curious. I can't wait to hear your reflections on the trip. I'm sure you're still like trying to figure out your jet lag situation.
It was crazy because we flew through Germany, so we went from Cairo at like 1:45 in the morning.
Yeah.
And then we flew to Frankfurt, and then Frankfurt to Boston.
So you've gone back to the past. You are living in the future.
I was in the future. Now I've gone back to the past.
It's okay. Sometimes the past is where you belong.
You know what? Yeah,
okra notwithstanding, for sure.
Man, the okra is bad in the past or the future. It doesn't matter where it is.
You came to.
Doesn't matter where it is. Go.
Don't bash okra. I don't want to lose people on okra.
No, they can support themselves. They can speak very well for themselves. But my boy Jason's my new best friend.
Jason is amazing. I've been on that. I think I've been on their panel like more than once, and it's always like fun and vibes. And it's always like 6 a.m, and I'm going to my yoga studio. So I'm always like, okay, Jason, I'll pop in briefly, but don't we won't stay for long. The good thing they never keep you for long. They're very brief, and the questions are very fast and intentional, and it's always amazing. Yeah. David, are we meeting you next Sunday for the music?
Yeah, I'll be there. I have you said it's 8 p.m.
It's 8 it's Sunday, so we'll just start like but you can pop in at like we'll start maybe at 7:30.
8 p.m. What time do you start? What time are you start?
7:30 p.m. That's like 11:30 Eastern.
Yes.
Yeah, 11:30 Eastern.
Well, I'm in service at that time.
Okay, so you can pop in.
My service goes until 1 o'clock, and then drive home is about an hour, and so I won't be able to get on till like about 2:30.
So that's like about 10. All right, no worries. I think we'll still be there. You can. Oh, it's around the same time you joined in today. So yeah, that's perfect. I'll put that in mind.
Yeah, it's Christmas Eve too, so I'm not gonna be doing too much.
All right, no worries.
Last minute shopping, that stuff is already done.
Okay, cool. That's
the
perfect.
fact that I just came back from Egypt. I have no money. The Egyptians took all my money. Listen,
Yeah, from vacation. It's okay. Well, it was work, but
It was work, but I mean, there's tips everywhere. You have to tip
of course.
everywhere. So you know
Don't
that
worry,
it's an economy. Tourism is their number 2.
Of course, it's Egypt.
So
their
the Suez Canal is the number 1, and then tourism is the next thing. So
yeah. I remember that time when the ship got stuck at the Suez Canal, the Evergreen. You remember? Yeah. That became an entire thing. Yeah, so it's a very but I'm glad you experienced Egypt, and I've never been, but it was nice to be nice to hear your perspectives on the same, in whatever way you package the content. We'll be there to listen.
Oh sure, yeah, no, it's fine. I could probably do maybe on Friday. I think I will for Freeform Friday it'll give me some time to process, because I just came back Friday. I had services yesterday and today, so this is my first time to really sit down and.
What happened to the first live stream you did? I'm just curious. Did YouTube process it, or did it refuse to process it?
Oh no, it's too long.
Okay, yeah, I noticed. Because when it ended, it was
6 days, 5 days, 6 days, a week. I forget how long it was.
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
like around
I've done that before. So what I did was I have my other computer at home, and I'm just running eCam on that, and so it just plays the video.
Okay.
In a folder, so, and it goes from one video to the next. Each one of those is a separate video.
Oh, nice.
So that's one way you can run a 24-hour live stream. There are also serve bots that you can load up your live stream on using OBS. So it's kind of like a virtual computer in, I think it's Amazon Web Services. So you load up the computer, you load OBS on it, and then you play your videos, and it's like you're at a computer, but it's on the web.
Okay, so that's how you're able to sustain a week's worth of live stream.
Yeah, no, there are guys that do it. Deputy Keys Piano. There are a bunch of guys that just run 24-hour live streams.
It was a nice break. I like how you kept the channel. It was nice always waking up, going to sleep, waking up.
Well, I mean, part of the issue is, for me, I wanted to add more videos to it, but my internet was spotty.
Okay, so it couldn't makes sense.
Right, so I could tunnel into the machine, but I couldn't really make any changes to it. So it was learning experience.
It's learning. Anyway, I'll be looking forward to seeing you next week.
Well, I'm live tomorrow morning. It's gonna be.
I'll be. That is. I'll be there. I know I'll be out of town, but I'll think I'll be free at that time for lunch break or something.
4 o'clock.
I'll pop in to say hi.
Absolutely.
All right, guys. If you don't have David,
appreciate
thank you.
Click on the like button, y'all. Click the like button. Click it.
Christ.
Nip it the any, please.
Get out of here. Get out of my live stream. Oh my goodness.
My God, see you later.
Nip it any, please. Oh my goodness. He even speaks Swahili nowadays, begging people to pass by his house. David is just mad. Rather than being an anti-okra crusader. Anyway, this was fun, guys. I have to love and leave you. I think we've answered all the questions we could answer as much as we can. Once again, thank you so much to Lisa J. Stocks. She says the power is out. She's glad that the live stream otherwise the live stream would have been interfered with. So I'm glad she was able to do her part, and we are able to keep her there for we kept her for 1.5 hours. We only needed her for 1 hour, but she was able to at least make it. Hey. Even Jason and Gina know asante sana. Receipts people everywhere. Oh my goodness. I'm going to finish, Fred. Kavi and Fred, what are you discussing? What receipts are these you are discussing? Tell me. I can't be left out on these receipts. Yes, I have to love and leave you. You guys need to sleep. Rebecca has collected enough receipts on this live stream, calling out newly married people. It was just funny. Kisha, I'm so sorry. I hope that I hope we get to the bottom of this. I hope it just doesn't happen again, because that's not really a good sign. I know it can be very annoying. And everybody else, thank you so much for attending. This was fun. Thank you so much for your questions. And thank you so much for bearing with me. I know we had to start the Sunday service very late today, but you guys came through either way. In fact, you came through in a bigger way. So thank you so much for also bearing with me when I had to. We had to accommodate Lisa because of the time zones, and she had to attend to something before the interview. So we will reconvene again on Wednesday for the weekly check-in. We'll have Ifeanyi and I will be co-hosting the live stream on Wednesday. So make sure you are there so that we'll be talking about culture. There'll be drums involved. There'll be art involved. It will be very cultural. It will be a very cultural conversation all the way from Germany. So we'll be logging in all the way from Germany. And then on the next Sunday, put it in your diary. We are throwing a musical. We are throwing an evening of music. It's going to be an event, and you know me and events. I'm throwing one of the best events at the end of the year on Christmas Eve. So we are going to have a musical evening. I'm interviewing Mama Fisher from This Is Us family. You can check her out here. I'll be there with the daughter as well, Mish. And of course, I will be supported by my co-host David Hunt, who was just on the panel. We'll also be having Anthony Holmes as a music producer, and we'll be having Anna Gbai, another gospel artist from Europe. She's based in Spain. She'll be joining in to be part of the conversation. So it will be a very well-loaded panel, and the conversation is just going to be a musical conversation. So it will be a musical conversation. There'll be performances. You'll enjoy it for sure. And it will be the last Sunday service for me for this year, and then we will reconvene again in the coming month or next year. So make sure you don't miss the Sunday service next week. I'll be surrounded by a lot of co-hosts. And it will be fun. And we like having fun. Otherwise, have a lovely week. Take care of yourselves. May you have an amazing final week before Christmas. Those of you who are closing work, I wish you very well in your workplaces as you close down for the holidays. To those of you who are still going to be working, like some of us, let's keep grinding. Let's keep grinding as the rest celebrate, and then we'll reconvene, when time allows. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you so much for your resources to my super chatters and my newest channel member. I really appreciate the support. May you have a lovely time ahead. And thank you so much for your questions as well, because there's no shame in asking for questions. When you ask questions, you help somebody understand a concept that, maybe they were struggling with. So thank you so much. Receipts, people, to be continued. We keep meeting on these YT streets. We shall discuss these receipts on Wednesday. All right. Good night. Bye, guys. All right. And the stream. This is usually my favorite stream is about to end. And then I say, wait.